how's it going? Hello. How's it going? Hello, everyone. It is Fishing Friday. Hello. Hi. Hello. I'm streaming later today. I'm streaming at not the time that I've been streaming at. It's fucked up. I got yelled at by like... Well, I didn't get yelled at. I always say I got yelled at when I didn't... I distinctly did not get yelled at. But I got requested by like 3 different people to stream later. One of them's getting on me for not streaming late enough still. Fucking creative. You should disappear for 5 months again. Hey, now we're talking. That's a good fucking idea right there. Anyway, yes, hello Terateku Creative, if you're still here, hello. Minnie, how's it going? Welcome to the... Hey, Lavels is here too. What's up, Lavels? How's it going? You were one of the people who told me I should stream later, right? Wait, Lily's one of the other people and she's not even home either. What the fuck? All the people who told me to stream later aren't even here to watch the stream. I mean, she said to start at like 4, but that's crazy. 4 p.m. EST is way too late. I'm already like pushing it with 3. You should end as soon as they join. That would be pretty funny. Stream for like an hour or something, and then everyone shows up, and I'm like, okay, that's it. That's the end of the stream. Bye, everyone. That's a good bit. The only problem is that I like streaming and I want to keep doing it, so I'd have to like cut myself short. I don't really want to do. But it would be pretty funny. And home in 30 minutes. Yo, what's up, Dr. Noob? I will be your scientist of today. Okay, if I need any like calculations run, or if I need any like, you know, testing to be done, I know who to talk to. Yeah, that is true. I mean, I could restart the stream, but then you know if I do that, at least a couple people are gonna bounce out. People are gonna, like, not realize that I restarted. They're not gonna, like, follow me over or whatever. There's gonna be a thing, and people are probably gonna be annoyed at me. Like, why'd you restart the stream? Where are you going? What are you leaving for? Blah, 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 blah. You know how it's gonna go. I don't know why I'm worried about, like, making you guys mad. I don't give a fuck. I do not care. Here, let me get the Webfishing code as well. It is a modded lobby. I put in the description the fucking the code. So I'm using Thunderstore for all of the like mods that I have downloaded. You get Thunderstore, and then in the description there's like a code that goes to the mod pack that you have to download to be able to join the lobby, or for everything to actually like work. So yeah, there's a little bit of prerequisite now if you want to actually join the lobby that I'm playing in. Like, maybe, I'm sure I'm going to keep playing Webfishing. I'm probably not going to do modded lobbies every time, just because it adds, like, an extra barrier of entry for people to join, but I don't know, it lets you do some fun stuff. There's a lot of, like, cool shit that you can do in modded that you cannot do normally. Anyway, if you have all the mods and stuff, here is the lobby code if you want to join. I think all the people who would be joining, though, aren't even here right now. So this is probably going to be a very, like, lonely bit of web fishing for a little while. But even actually, like, why is the source so big? What the hell? Hi guys. Hang on, let me fix it. Why is it so big? Oh yeah, I guess I should also double check. Everything's fine. Since that's messed up, it's got me paranoid now. Everything's fine with the stream quality and stuff, right? Like it's in like 1080p and like the bit rate's fine and everything, right? I hope. Lost your 13 win streak in Nuke. You hate to see it. Did you get up to 13 and then it just like ended from there? That sucks. 2 games at around 100 ping, and on the third you play at 2k ping. Jesus. Here's information of the first space station made by NASA, Skylab. Skylab is the first space station made by the USA, built in May 14th, 1973. Its length is of 25.1 meters and a weight of 76,000 kilograms. Damn. I appreciate the little bit of knowledge here. That's probably the most, like, valuable thing that's gonna come out of this entire stream is, like, that little like, nugget of knowledge and, like, actual learning that's happened here. Your stream is fine? Okay, that's good to hear. You guys like my little web fishing gal, by the way? I don't know if all of you saw this last time I played with like the modded stuff, but I got a fun new outfit here. I love the heart eyes and the animated like licking tongue. It's so good. It's so good. And I got the MILF shirt on and stuff too. It's perfect. Dude, Edwin's here. Let's fucking go. My name is Edwin. I made the Mimic. It was hard to put the pieces together. But then something went so very wrong. Something like that. What an incredible song. What an incredible creation. YouTube's been recommending me web fishing content? Hell yeah. What types of stuff you been seeing? Just getting like other streams and stuff, or is it actual like videos on the game? I forgot. Nice. Oh yeah, I can make myself big too. Gotta do it all again. Wait, why do you have to do it again? Okay, so I'm gonna be a little bit large, I think. I like being big. I like being very small or very big. This feels like a good size. I'm not like crazy. Kind of chilling, you know? Bunch with mods on, but they just aren't there. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why. I don't have a whole lot of experience with web fishing stuff in particular, or Thunderstore at all. I literally downloaded it for the first time just so I could get mods for web fishing on stream. So I really don't know how it works. Yeah, if you need like troubleshooting help, I would say probably go to like Lily, or I think who is the other person who was like setting that stuff up? I think it was like Feline. Someone in the Discord server. Russia made the first space station known as the Salyut 1. First launched in April 19th, 1971. The first ever space station in history. That's pretty cool. Again, probably like the only valuable thing that's gonna come out of this stream. A little bit of space knowledge. I have literally no idea what I'm doing. Oh, are you like actually here, creative? What do you mean the bitrate is lower than the recommended? I gotta like turn off the dynamic bitrate thing, I think. I think that's like fucking up the quality. I'll have to like look at the VOD and see if it actually is good. Holy shit. Huge fucking squid. Okay, well, hey, that'll do it. You don't have the mods downloaded. That's a bit of a problem for launching the modded version of the game. Yeah. I personally recommend getting those downloaded so you can actually get in. I will say it's nice to be streaming now. It honestly, starting a little bit later in the day actually has been kind of nice because I've had time to like do a little bit more today. It wasn't like I wasn't rushing before because, you know, I'm waking up at like probably 7 or 8 in the morning usually, and then I'm starting at 12, so I've got a good like 4 hours. But I usually like to eat closer to noon. So starting at 12, I either have to eat early or I have to wait on lunch. So I had a little bit more time to just like eat. I ran to the store. I got some stuff. Dude, I'm excited to... I got some ingredients. I'm gonna make myself some like butter chicken tonight. Very much looking forward to that. Will tomorrow be an ultra kill stream? That is a good question. I'm still kind of thinking about that. If it is an ultra kill stream, I'm going to have to be a lot more, like, harsh on the backseating. Because I didn't really talk about it or anything. I just, like, I was streaming, I went for a little under 3 hours, and I just kind of suddenly ended. And that was because I started paying more attention to the chat and the backseating and stuff, and, like, just all the shit started getting to me, and I just stopped having fun very quickly. And I was just like, okay, fuck this. I'm just gonna stop streaming. Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. Like, it's still a fun game. For most of the stream, I was having a good time. But I'm gonna have to, like, come down a lot harder on that thing. Yeah, no, nothing, like, actually bad happened. I apologize if I, like, scared you into thinking that or anything. It wasn't that serious. I just wasn't having a good time anymore. And I was just like, I gotta get out of here for my own sake. But yeah, I do want to continue playing the game. I think part of it too was like, I don't know, it's this weird thing where like when I stream, I don't feel any pressure really anymore. I don't really get nervous for stream. Maybe a little bit, like, right before I start or something, but for whatever reason, Ultra Kill brought out, like, a lot... Like, there were some people who were just, like, watching the Ultra Kill tab and, like, joining streams of people. So there was, like, a couple new people who I had never seen before who were in the stream. And for some reason, that was, like, that was getting to me a little bit, where I was, like... I don't know, I feel like my streams and my community has become so insular recently that having, like, a couple new people in the stream, all of a sudden, I was just like, dang, this is not normal. This has not been the usual for the past, like, entire time, pretty much, that I've been on this channel. I mean, there have been, like, a couple new people, but it's been very, like, controlled. You know, there's, like, people who come in, who maybe bounce out. A couple new people, like, problem join in and start watching the stream, and that's cool. And then, like, recently, Lily brought in all the, like, trash waivers, but that was, even that was still kind of, like, within, like, that was all friends of Lily. A couple of them had, like, watched my old channel and stuff before, so that's not really, like, new people coming into the stream. It's more just, like, right, it is new people coming into the stream, but it's different, you know? It's not completely random people who have never seen me before, who are only there because of the game that I'm playing. I don't know, it was just something weird where, like, I don't know, I was more aware of that. I was aware of the fact that I had new viewers coming in who were there specifically for the game, and I guess I felt like a weird pressure because of that. And then also the backseating was really bad. And then, like later on in the stream when Creative came in, Creative was pissing me off a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely should have said something during the stream, but it was like, it was getting in my head, and I was just like, I was shutting down a little bit because of it. But anyway, I'm yapping a little bit. That's what was going on though. That's why I like suddenly ended the stream. Yeah, all that is to say, I do want to play more Ultra Kill, and I'm thinking about playing it again tomorrow, and just being a bit stricter with the backseating stuff, and like not paying attention to chat as much. Games that are gonna get ruined by backseaters. Yeah, Undertale's one that I'm a little bit worried about as well. I don't know. There are a lot of games like that that I want to play that, especially now after that Ultra Kill stream, I'm more worried about it. And I don't know if that's fair necessarily. I think a lot of that was my fault, but I just for whatever reason it got to me real bad that stream, and now I'm worried about it. Oh, that's a good idea actually. I can you know, I don't even need like a mod to do that necessarily. I don't think I have any mods that like have that level of permission for the channel, but what I could probably do is have like a list or something compiled, just like Control-A, Control-C it, and not look at it or anything, and just like paste it into the blacklisted words. That actually is a very good idea. I might do that, Mini. First ever two-country space station made by the USA and Russia. Yep, of course. You know, good to see that things haven't changed. USA and Russia still collaborating to this day. Still working together, best friends out there. Surprised you've avoided so many spoilers to begin with. It's just because I've been like so far removed from it. Like, I have not looked at Undertale stuff. I have not looked at, like, Deltarune stuff. I've been so far outside of that community and that side of, like, the internet and everything. I did not care when Undertale was, like, a big thing. I did not care about the game at all. So I've pretty well avoided a lot of the big beats. Block out all the route names. I mean, yeah, I know about like the genocide route and stuff. I know about, you know, I'm aware of like the big shit that everybody knows. Yeah, people. There are some games like that where people just get like way too into things. It's like Undertale. I feel like is one of those games. I feel like Ultra Kill might be one of those games too, where like the community for it is like really into Ultra Kill. Because like a bunch of the people in the chat during that stream were like people who had accounts that were of like characters in the game, and they were like kind of role playing and stuff. And then there was like random people who were just like backseating me the whole time, and then I don't know. There's games like that have that vibe to it. Yo, you actually get it working? Let's fucking go, Terataku. Most of them are probably kids. That is probably true. They're like younger. Their like sense of identity is tied to them liking the video game. I'm sure there's people in this community, in this stream, who are that I know that to be true. I used to be like that too. I've gotten a little bit away from that, but yeah, I don't say that disparagingly necessarily. It's just like it's just what it is, you know. Little nature fact: did you know there's a bird that meeps called the woodcock bird? That's an awesome name. Says meep during mating season, which is interesting in nature. Dude, I love the woodcock bird. The cool bird that goes a weebo. That's a fun noise. I like the Aweebo bird. There's a lot of like silly birds out there. You know what? I'm gonna like learn about birds. I'm gonna become a bird lady. Learn about all the like silly different birds and the noises that they make and stuff. Seems like it could be fun. Get a pet parrot? Dude, the bits I could do for stream with a pet parrot would be so good. Oh, man. What? Dude, why is my first thought with getting a pet parrot teaching it how to like say slurs and then going, no, you can't say that on stream, Polly, no, you can't say that, you're gonna get my account banned, what the hell? Make like a parrot apology video. Teach it how to say I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. Yo, what's up, comedy? Ultra kill is such a massive backseating problem. It's kind of insane. Yeah, that's the vibe that I got from the stream. It's like I was talking about it earlier. I assume you just got here, but I was talking about the ultra kill stuff and why I ended suddenly, and it was mostly because of the backseating and because it was getting in my head and I stopped having fun, and I was like, I gotta fucking dip out for my own mental. I'm gonna lose it. Yo, what's up, Max? How's it going? So proud of the art for the thumbnail. It's so good, dude. I'm actually so happy with it. Dude, like I was just sitting there with the goofiest smile on my face when you sent it to me. I was just like, fuck yeah. It's so good. I'm sure this game probably does have something NSFW. Terataku, I'm sure it probably does. Doing my first ever paid commission, hell yeah. Wait, I wanted to ask you, actually, do you have any, like, social media or anything? First of all, just because I want to, like, follow you, but also because I want to be able to link to you in the description. Like, I've got you credited right now, just by name, but I don't have any links to, like, socials or anything. If you have anything, I would love to link you somewhere. Maybe commission you, too. I mean, I basically did, except I didn't pay you for it, which I thought about. I thought about, like... And I still, like, I want to do this, probably. Like, I don't know how much you're charging for commissions or whatever, but I want to at least, like, throw something your way for the art that you've made for me. For, like, letting me use it for thumbnails and stuff. Yeah, I'm with you, Minnie. I agree. Listen, we respect artists in this household. Even if it wasn't like the original thing was like we didn't talk about any like transaction or doing like a proper commission or anything, but like you still should get paid. I'm just too generous. Yeah, no, I wanna pay you something though for the artwork that you made. I think you deserve it. You post/draw images in game. Yeah, you can. That is true. I gotta be a little bit careful if people from outside the normal sphere of my community get in here. It's gonna be there with the mods installed. There's a little bit of risk. Yo, what's up, Sendals? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, Max, if you give me like whatever, like your PayPal or something, I will give me your PayPal and a number, and I will send you money for. I mean, I've used like everything that you've made of me for thumbnails, so I'll just send you money for all 3 of them. Doing great right now? Yeah, I saw your DM. I'm pumped for you. Small man, big fish, hell yeah. Isn't that the like rain exclusive fish? Do so once I'm done with the thingamajig. Yeah, also I don't know if this is like a thing that's like if you're making artists for, or you're making art for a musician. I don't know if like if you're allowed to show me what you're making for them. If it's for like an unreleased project that's gonna be like an album cover or anything, obviously, you know, don't leak it to me. That's fine. But if you're able to, I'd love to see what you're working on. Cleaned in my clean room. I spent 2 hours cleaning, so it's not dirty when my boyfriend comes over. Hell yeah. Always good when you get on top of something like that. Get everything like cleaned out, feeling good. It's a good feeling, and one that I don't know very well because I'm real bad about that. Or used to be. Maybe I'll be better. I've been cleaning up after myself a bit more. Reviving my YouTube and having Toxic as my editor. Hey, I say go for it. If you're able to make that work, hell yeah. What is the stream time? I wanted to stream a little bit later again because a lot of the people who like actually join, who like play web fishing and who like watch me and want to join me, I basically got yelled at in the Discord to stream later in the day. So I was like, sure, I'll try a later stream, just see how it goes. Because this is the time that I used to stream on Fridays anyway. It was always 3 p.m. and then 12 on Saturday and Sunday. So I've done it before. Oh, hell yeah, Max. That's looking nice so far. Like an hour and 20 minutes. Dude, you're getting it. Yo, new space fact? You know China made a space station. I did not know that, actually. Known as the Tiangong Space Station, assembled April 29th, damn, 2021. It's recent. That's cool. Having a clean space, my internal thoughts clean up. Yeah, it's like that. You gotta like clean your room or whatever. You know, Jordan Peterson. That's a guy we should probably be listening to. That's a good voice of reason, I think. And he's never said anything problematic, surely. Should have streamed at 11 to weed out the weakest fans. Okay, but also, listen, I understand that especially on a Friday, people got shit to do. You know, people are doing stuff. On like a weekday, sometimes you just can't make it out to the stream, you know? You just like can't swing it. I understand that. I get it. I prefer streaming earlier. It's why I do it on the weekend still. But those are days that more people are able to come out. So, like, I mean, I'm streaming for fun, but I'm also, like, I want people to actually be able to make it to the streams. So, if I can stream a little bit later and not inconvenience myself, and more people are able to join in and watch, I'm all for it, you know? I think that's my cue to take. Yeah, probably, Sendles. You should probably chill out a little bit. But hey, you're getting that. You're getting on that grind. I respect it. Now, what'd you send me, Max? Have you heard of the woolly mouse? No, I've never seen the woolly mouse before. That's a little creature I've never seen. They're like Pikachu, but Ira. What do you mean they're Yo, guys, check this out. New mouse just dropped. The woolly mouse. We got the little Pikachu rat now. PB of 13.1 seconds. That's insane. Up to this point in my life, I have never solved a Rubik's Cube still. I'm sure it's not hard, like, especially once you get, like, the methodology, once you get just, like, the pattern, the algorithm for it. Not that hard, but... I mean, like, the baseline solving a Rubik's Cube, period, I've never even done. So to do it in 13 seconds... Like, I understand the mechanics behind it, or, like, the idea behind it, but it still sounds insane to me. Just pattern recognition, yeah, exactly. Like, it's not difficult, per se, it's just, like... I mean, it's difficult in, like, the skill sense of it, of, like, the physical ability to do it. Like Minesweeper. Yeah, I tried to beat Minesweeper at some point. I don't know if I've ever actually beat, like, an expert Minesweeper board still, up to this point. I've definitely tried before. I don't know if I've actually gone and done, like, the whole thing. I should do that at some point. I should try and, like, get a Minesweeper run that I actually beat. Yeah, dude, expert Minesweeper. I've mentioned it before, but my friend Jack is, like, legitimately one of the best Minesweeper players in the country, at least according to the Minesweeper.com leaderboard. I don't remember what place he is. I'm pretty sure he's, like, top 100 or top 50 or something, like, insane. Cubing stream and I just teach. That could be interesting. I'd have to get myself a Rubik's Cube, but I'm not opposed to the idea. Why do I have a bunch? Oh, Lavel's DM. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a big improvement. Having like just that level of clutter around you is not good for the mental. Okay, do not get a Rubik's brand. Gotcha. Woolly mice were created as a step for bringing back the mammoths. That is actually really interesting. Really cool. They're just like, we're getting the fucking mammoths back, and we're starting with this little Pikachu guy. This little fucking Pokemon motherfucker right here. Getting back on the drawing. Yeah, whenever you get the chance. If you don't DM me, I'll DM you about it, but yeah, send me like your PayPal or whatever like info you use to get money, and I got you. Yeah, see you later. Thanks for popping in. Opulent. The Moyu RS3 MV5 3x3 magnetic. Okay, how much does this cost? The slightly worse version of what I use. Let me look at this. Oh wow, it's only $8.95? Damn. I can get it. It'll get here Tuesday, March 11th, which is not perfect, but get here in a decent amount of time. Watch it be an $800 cube. That would be pretty funny if you're like, nah, don't get Rubik's. It's overpriced. They're not good for what they are. $800 and you got a good speed cube on you. I don't... if that's what you sent me, I would respect it. Certainly I would not buy it, obviously, but I would respect it. Proven my life in the past 6 months. Cut down on soda drinking. Like 5 times less I used to waste a can a day. Oh, like 5 times less. I used to waste a can a day. Dating someone, clean room. Now all I gotta do is get back onto my game dev. Hey, I'm in kind of a similar position to you. My room is clean by virtue of it having been empty, and now I'm just now starting to fill it with stuff, but no. I'm also I just got this big ass water bottle from the store. So I got this and like some flavor packet stuff, and I'm drinking like tap water again. It's gonna save me a lot of money, save me on like health, because I'm also I stopped drinking soda for a while, then I started drinking soda again, and then I went back to drinking a lot more water, and then I went back to soda drinking again. I really have like bounced back and forth on that quite a bit. Can't get the stamps to work, you hate to see it. Yeah, see, I didn't drink like 5 cans a day probably, but I mean, I wasn't that far off. I was probably drinking like at least like 3 or 4, maybe 5 on a bad day. I also didn't brush my teeth for a very long time, which is why you'll never see me like smile full teeth out on camera. It's bad under there, dude. It's rough. Been soda free for my entire life. Yeah, I mean, obviously if you just like don't like it, then obviously that's a big benefit. But yeah, you should never never start drinking it. You probably don't need me to tell you that. People just replace water with pop. Well, yeah, the problem that I had is that I fucking hate tap water. I think it tastes awful. And, you know, it's regular water. I also think it like from a bottle isn't bad, but I don't like it. Like I don't like drinking water really, or at least I didn't. I've come around on it a little bit, but don't like tap water. Don't really like bottled water, and also bottled water is. I was gonna say it's more expensive, but it's definitely not more expensive than drinking soda. I don't know. I just like I drank a lot of soda. I got used to that. My body got used to like the sugar and the taste and everything, and then I kept drinking it because that was what was easier for me. Yeah, that's kind of how that went for me. I'm trying to pull back on that again. That's why I got this big water bottle. I got this big water bottle. I can put tap water in it and then use my little flavoring packets to get my like strawberry lemonade flavored water. And it's a lot more bearable to me. It's a lot more drinkable, and it's also still healthy for you. Maybe it isn't quite as healthy as just straight up drinking water, but it's really not that far removed from it. And also way better than drinking soda. So I'm doing what I can to get myself going, you know. Yummy microplastics, my favorite. 78 cases of 36 bottles of water each is only $404. That's pretty good. Did you make the order? No, I didn't actually place the order for the cube yet. I mean, it's only $10, but I don't know. I'm at least gonna wait until after stream to like look at it and see. Cause also if I can find something that will ship a little bit sooner, like I'll look into good speed cubes and stuff. If I can find a cheap one that ships sooner than like next week, yeah. Kitchen just got finished being remade and the tap just dispenses fresh water. That's pretty sick. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I liked water more. Like, I really wish I could just drink straight tap water, but it just, like, it doesn't, I can't do it. It tastes bad to me. Pisses me off, bro. Tap water tastes actually good to me. Yeah, see, you're lucky. Like, if you wanted to, you could just drink tap water and be good. I've got no bait attached. Found a closer one. How does New York sound for you? Well, I don't know where the other one was, so I don't know how, like, how good that is, relatively speaking. But, I mean, it's probably fine. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, the New York one is definitely closer than Vegas. Just say just drink it more and you'll get used to it. Yeah, I mean, I've tried drinking tap water, and it's, I don't know. It's all, that's the thing. I don't think the tap water that I drink is, like, vile or horrible, but any place that I've tried tap water, I don't like it. Any place that I've had it, I can add the flavoring stuff to it, and then it's fine. It, like, masks the bad taste that I get from it. I wonder how much of it could just be, like, a mental thing. It's like, I've got the idea in my head that tap water is bad, so that, like, colors my perception of it when I take a drink of it. So even if it doesn't actually taste that bad to me, I, like, notice the differences, and I'm like, ew. I wonder how much that plays a role, if at all. When it's at the gym, no. Yeah, I mean, that's also, like, you're drinking, it's tap water, so it's all coming from the same place, but you're drinking public tap water at that point. I just, like, I get you on that one. That feels worse. I doubt it actually is worse, but it feels worse. Yeah, I get you on that one. Same water, but it feels worse. Yeah. I mean, I think it feels bad when I'm drinking tap water, even from my own home, but I know it's just a me thing. It is what it is, though. I've found ways around it to, like, get my water consumption in. I gotta get more gamer subs, you know? I had my big supply of gamer subs that I got, and I was using that to drink water for a while. Lost all that. That's still at my parents' old apartment. Kind of expensive too. It's like $40 for a tub. And you get like a lot of this stuff. Like you can get a lot of drinks worth out of it, but like a $40 purchase is still a $40 purchase. Louisiana tap water is really good for when you want mutant superpowers. Fuck yeah, dude, that sounds great. Just, like, suck it down and you become, like, a fucking, like, freak of nature. You start, like, growing shit out of your head and stuff. You get, like, random lumps and you go, oh, what's that? Eh, it's probably just from the water. I'm fine. Perfect, dude. Be the person that kisses the fountain nozzle. Dude, yeah, Sendles. Yeah. Drink that tap water, and then if like I know you got like you did good on that interview, but I mean if shit doesn't work out, if you get fired or whatever, just like become the Hulk, and then I mean they'll be so scared that like there's no way you're gonna lose that position. Best type of water is the cold water at 3 a.m. Can I be honest with you guys? That feels like an experience that everybody talks about. It's like the, you know, oh, I woke up at like 3 in the morning and I was so parched and I went and I got a glass of water and it was the best thing that it's like one of the best human experiences you can have. I've never done that before. Not a single time in my life have I woke up at 3 a.m. and gone and got like a cold glass of water. Because I like woke up dehydrated or whatever. Not a once. That feels like one of those shared human experiences that people have and talk about, and I'm just like, I don't know. A glass of milk after waking up. What are you talking about? I mean, I guess milk is like a breakfast drink. I don't like milk really, so my opinion on this is skewed a little bit, but I think if you're gonna drink milk in the morning for breakfast, probably like is a good time to do it. Probably the time to do it. I also just don't like milk as a beverage though. I think it's kind of gross, honestly. Also, what's up, Creative? Welcome back from your test. The wording on that feels a little bit weird, but like I get what you're saying, Lavels. I know that feeling with other shit. I just don't get that with milk. Like I know the feeling that you're talking about. It's a good one. It's like the opposite feeling that you get when you like drink alcohol. You like take a shot or something, and you can feel like that heat coming into your body. You feel like the warmth going in. That's really nice if you're cold or it's like a, you know, chilly evening. You're like you down a shot or whatever, and it just you warm right up. That's a good feeling right there. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Lavels. I've had plenty of those. Come home from like or you just finish up at like a karate tournament or something. Or this is my experience with it. You get done at the karate tournament. You've been out on the gym floor all day, and you haven't really had anything to drink because I'm stupid and didn't drink shit. I was so parched. I was like super dehydrated, and I was like working out and doing shit and performing all day. You come back, you get a fucking large McDonald's Coke, and it is the greatest thing of all time. I think beer is mid. Yeah, I'm with you there. Beer kind of sucks. I never drink alcohol either. No, yeah, definitely for the better. That's one that, like, if you don't get started on and you can stay away from it, then probably worthwhile to do it. However, that being said, you're never gonna have a more fun time driving than after you've had a couple in you know? You guys get what I'm saying? Give me if you actually buy the cube. Yeah, I got you, Sendals. I will for sure. I'm probably gonna go look at it and buy it after the stream, honestly. Only $10? Fuck it. I'll get like a good speed cube. Tasted like watered down coffee? I don't know what beer you're drinking that tastes like watered down coffee. That's weird shit. That's not what beer tasted like to me. I guess I'm also not a coffee drinker though, so I guess I don't really have that as like a big point of comparison. Oh yeah, I see. Okay, I get what you're saying. Just in terms of the bitterness. I mean, to be fair, Comedy, to what you're saying, there are some drinks where like you get alcohol in it, and that like the alcohol is specifically the taste that makes it good. There like a lot of like when you talk about alcohol taste and the flavor, there's like a specific thing that you mean. I know what you're saying with that, but there are some drinks where you don't really get that strong like burn or that kick. It's just like a good flavor. It like mixes. And it creates like a different thing. Like there are a lot of drinks out there that are not like strong alcohol, but you can still taste the alcohol in them, and it like I feel like I'm sitting here in a room full of people who are like, yeah, I don't really like drinking. Drinking kind of sucks. And I'm like, no, you don't get it. This is why you need to start drinking. I'm like trying to convince people that you should do like one of the more unhealthy things that you can legally do in the modern world. Guys, trust me, you gotta get on this shit. Those people during like Prohibition when alcohol went away and they were like rioting and like fucking everything up because they couldn't get their liquor after work. They knew what they were doing. They were on something. They were onto something there. People can't even drink legally. I mean, that is true as well. Like, I know Lavels can't. I don't know the exact ages of everyone in my chat. I feel like that would be weird, but I know most of you can't. Should have just waited that one out. Yeah, I think that in general it would be better if alcohol were a little bit more restricted. I mean there's a reason it's not banned now. They tried that and it didn't work. But I mean I think it maybe should be a little bit harder to get to. I mean like in the US obviously you have to be 21 to actually drink it. You need like an ID with you, but past that, there's not really a limit. You could go to the store and buy all the shit that you want, just like get bottles and whatever, and just have it in your home. Drink as much as you want. Stores don't sell it late in the evening. Yeah, here stores don't sell it on Sundays because it's like the day of the Lord or whatever. Well, I guess if you count that, there's like a restriction of it there. In Finland, it gets real bad. Yeah, I believe that. Hey, I mean, I know that shit's a problem, though. I know it's raw. Dude, someone that I work with, like... I'm pretty sure they like just went to rehab or something for like a drinking problem that they had. Like, it's, I know it's an issue. How old am I and what's my birth month? I don't fucking know, Sendles. I don't remember that shit. Do you play Roblox? Not anymore. Certainly I used to play Roblox, but I've put those days behind me for the most part. I know you're 22 in September. Yeah, I'm surprised you even remember that. I mean, 22, sure. Remembering that I have a September birthday, it's better than what I can do. Better than what I remember. September 16th, that's close. That's not it, but it is close. In fact, you are as close as you could possibly be without the number being right. Nope, wrong direction. You're further away now with September 18th. Yeah, September 15th. Yeah, I see you, Comedy. You're gonna try and guess through all of them, but Lavel's got you first, or Lavel's beat you to it. It is the 15th. Four days off of being born on the 9/11 anniversary. That would have been pretty funny. I wish I were born 4 days sooner, to be honest. But it is what it is. Oh yeah, also, was it Comedy? Was it you who asked me like a little bit ago if I was watching Invincible? I remember that getting brought up at some point. Yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna say spoilers for the episode that just happened. Have you guys watched the episode that came out yesterday though? I won't drop any spoilers, but it good? I loved it. Listen, I'm specifically not spoiling anything for you, Creative. I remember you saying last time this got brought up that you hadn't watched it yet. With that being said, though, what a fucking episode, dude. Jesus Christ. It's so good. It's like, obviously, season 1 of Invincible is like one of the best seasons of an animated show I've ever seen. It's so good. Season 2, at the time of it coming out, I was a little less hot on it. I thought it was still good. I'm glad that I watched it. I thought that it took a step back from what season 1 had done. Season 3 so far has not only been like on par with season 1 for me, but it has retroactively made me enjoy season 2 more because of all the stuff that like just like the way that it's kind of come together. No, I dodge spoilers for it. It's I didn't know what was gonna happen. I mean, I'm not on Twitter or anything at all anymore. I don't follow anyone on like BlueSky or whatever who would have spoiled anything. So I managed to dodge it. So seeing that happen and not knowing how it was gonna go, I was like, what the fuck? Hang on, what did you DM me, Lavels? Yeah, dude, that whole sequence was so funny. That was I mean, yeah, without getting too much into it, that was like I think that was probably one of the better episodes of the show, honestly. So fucking good. So insane. Hang on, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Give me a second. I've been drinking all this extra water, and boy am I feeling it. Boy is it getting through me. I have such a small bladder, dude. It actually pisses me off so bad. If I drink the amount of water that I need to at work to stay hydrated, I literally have to go to the bathroom like every half an hour. And the bathroom is across the shop floor. It's so far away, so it's like a fucking trek every time. It's like a whole journey every time I have to use the bathroom. So I either have to be dehydrated or I have to waste a shit ton of time like using the bathroom and not being able to do my job. I hate it. It sucks so bad. Anyway, I'll be right back. Howdy guys, I'm back. Yeah, see, that's actually your stream isn't locked at 480p as like the maximum, right, Creative? Because like I had an issue with OBS where my quality was worse for a little bit, and now every time, even though I haven't fucked with any of the settings or anything, I'm paranoid now that it's gonna be that way. Because I really don't want any of the VODs or anything to like stay up on the channel at 480p. There's a couple that I had to do that for already, and it pisses me off. Max is 480 for you, but it is 1080 for other people. That is weird. I don't know why it's like locked at 480p for you. I'll make sure to point it out. Wait. What do you mean you'll make sure to point it out? I've literally streamed at 1080p, always forever, up until, like, a couple streams where it was at 480p. It's still, like, it's fine. I'm not, like, mad about it or anything, but it still blows my mind that not a single person saw that and went, oh, that's not normal. Maybe I should say something about it. Or even make, like, a disparaging comment, like, wow, you really downgraded only 480p? Or something. It blows my mind that not a single utterance of it, like, came up. Hang on, now I have to go and click into the stream and make sure that it's good on my end. Yeah, 1080p, 60 FPS, so it is good on my end. Let me mute it and actually, like, have it playing for a second. Yeah, it looks fine for me. I'm paranoid about it now. I gotta make sure. Thought it was 480 because of the post-moving stream setup or something. No, my post-moving setup is actually... like, in some ways, I have downgraded. I don't have, like, a mount on my desk for my monitors. I'm only working with 2 monitors now, which, you know... woe is me, I don't have 4 monitors anymore. But I also have a way nicer microphone and a way nicer, like, arm for it that I can, like, move closer to me. I can have, like, better audio quality and audio settings. The stream sounds better now, and I can just, like, move it and have it completely out of the way if I'm not using it. I mean, yeah, the desk that I have is a little bit smaller, too, so I have less room, but I have enough room. I mean, I've got, like, space for my keyboard, my mouse, and stuff. I got like, a mouse pad that has, like, a little, here, I'll show you. It's got, like, a little, yeah, it's got, like, a little bump on it, because I used to just, like, have my wrist sitting on my desk, just, like, taking the wood raw, and that was, like, that like, fucked up my wrist real bad. So now having this, like, little mat here, it adds, like, a little bit of cushioning that makes it a little bit better. It reduces, like, the strain a little bit. The nails look great now that they are not chipped like an MF, by the way. It's really funny that you would say that for this, for what I've got going right now. Look at this. Look at this nail. This happened after a day of having them painted. I had them painted for less than a full day, and this happened. And it happened on the other one, too. I mean, I guess it's better than before, but you're comparing my nails that I had painted for, like, 2 weeks as compared to nails that I have had painted for, like, 2 days. Well, it's been more than 2 days. It's been, like, 4 days, I think, but... 4 or 5 days, but still. I got a different type of nail polish without realizing, and I got, like, some gel nail polish that you're apparently supposed to UV dry, which I did not know beforehand, and I did not have a UV light that I could use to dry my nails. So they got real fucked up, and I applied it it got real fucked up in the application. It's, like, way thicker or less thick in some areas. It got all gloopy and shit. It's, like, chipping off super easily and stuff. But hey, I got trans flag nails, so it's cool. See, the problem with buying fake nails, though, is that when you apply them, it like fucks up your natural nails, which I kind of don't want. I kind of prefer to just go like natural nails, like take better care of them and not fuck them up. And then like I can learn how to apply nail polish better. I can't learn how to make my nails not fucked up after they get fucked up. Like I just kind of want to take better care of them from the start. So that's why I'm not going with fake nails. I guess if it were a once in a while thing, like a special occasion type thing, it wouldn't be that bad. But either way, I prefer just rolling with my natural nails. It's just a time thing. I'm like, I don't like I just gotta get the proper stuff to take care of them, you know, get like the UV light for drying and everything. Comparing an empty soda can to moldy cheese that's been sun cooking on concrete? What do you mean you're comparing the two? Wait, what are you talking about, Lavels? Season 3, Episode 7 of Invincible has the highest rating of any animated TV show? I mean, surely that's not gonna last, but that makes sense that it does, yeah. Speaking of Arcane, yeah, did I not talk about that on stream? I watched all of Arcane Season 2. I watched it as it came out. I thought it was good. I didn't love it in the same way that I love Season 1. Season 1 was like perfect as far as I'm concerned. It was incredible. And Season 2, I enjoyed watching it, but I didn't feel like it hit that same level of quality for me. It felt like Season 1 was already pretty fast. There was a lot that was happening. Season 2 felt like too much. They could have done 3 seasons of the show, and I think they would have had more time to, like, play with all of the ideas that they had and do what they wanted to do, and I think it would have worked better. As it stands, I did enjoy Season 2, but I thought it was a fair bit weaker than Season 1, and it kind of lessened my overall opinion of the show. I don't think they had enough for 3. They definitely had enough for 3 seasons with what was happening in there. Or at least, like, yeah, I think what they could have, like, an extra episode, or even, like, it would have been cool if they broke the 3-act structure and added, like, an extra 3 episodes or something. Just like an extra bit of runtime to, like, give them space to work with the ideas that they had. Because they were trying to do a lot, and I don't think they were able to fully realize everything. In my opinion, they weren't able to, like, get across everything that I think they needed to. I don't know what you're talking about, Sendles. If there was an AI thing, I missed it. I was not aware of that being an issue. Jumping while running does not make you faster. Well, I mean, yeah, it does in some games, though. I know it doesn't in this game. But hey, it does in Minecraft. Listen, that doesn't take away anything from my gaming experience. It's less of like a thing that I do for practicality. It's more of just like an aesthetics thing. I just enjoy running and jumping around. And also, in some games, it does make you faster because of the way that game physics works. Yeah, I respect your attempt, but I think you failed in this one. Dude, something that's nice is that this, like, bottle of water that I have is the perfect size to fit on the little shelf that I have on my desk. It's one of those desks that has, like, a solid side on one side, and then it's got, like, a stacked, like, bookcase kind of thing on the other. And the little space that I have is the perfect size to fit the water bottle. So I can, like, keep my main work area, my main, like, top of the desk cleared off. Very nice. 1,200? Jesus. This is going to be a fucked up fish right here. Oh my god. Yo, giant radiant manta ray. Let's fucking go. Hang on, let me actually check how we're doing. I haven't looked at, like, where I'm at in terms of progress. You know, the underlying goal of this all, we're sitting here and yapping, but the underlying goal of this is still to 100% web fishing eventually. Like, I can probably check where we're at. I still don't have an alpha bone. I've only ever caught 7 of them in my entire 50 hours of playing this game, which is ridiculous. That's the only alpha that I'm missing from the miscellaneous as well. I mean, yeah, I'll get that eventually, I'm sure. We'll get the bone taken care of. I'm pretty sure I'm still using the lure that makes it more common to get trash, too, which is crazy. Still only at 27 out of 32 for alpha as well. What am I missing? I still don't have an alpha sunfish. That's kind of surprising. Alpha sunfish, alpha sawfish. That one's pretty rare. That one makes sense. I've only caught 12 sawfish ever. That's kind of nuts. Yeah, golden manta ray makes sense. That's not that bad, though. Maybe you're missing something. Yeah, the golden manta ray and the alpha sawfish. Alpha bone. I only need 2 more alpha in the freshwater, which is really not bad. Because it's the alligator, yeah, alligator and the golden bass. That makes sense. I mean, we're getting good progress here, though. I'm kind of cruising along on the progress. I mean, it'll probably be another 50 hours or so before I actually get to 100%. Maybe not that long. I don't know if I'll need to put 100 hours into this game to complete it. Prehistoric Dawn arm flex. Yeah, I saw you posted that in the Discord. Here, let me give the updated one. Give you like the new flex. Get this pulled all the way up with like the cat ears on and shit. Hell yeah! Look at this. I look like I'm muscular. I'm skinny enough that I can flex, and I kind of look muscular. My arm's also shaking from me tensing it up, which can't be a good sign. Rah! I like the dichotomy in opinion of creative going, wow, you actually look worse, and then Sentinel's going, whoa, it looks like real muscle now. Congrats! Also, yeah, that Netflix using an AI to extend a human-made poster that was used for promoting Season 2. But that sounds like it's a Netflix thing. That sounds like the studio made the poster, and then Netflix said, let's make it bigger. So I'm not that upset about that one. Or I'm not, like, upset at Arcane about that one. I'm upset at Netflix because Netflix fucking blows. Yeah, I will say, to Creative's point, I am in much worse shape now than I used to be. I don't know about when I was, like, when I would have been streaming, when that picture would have been taken. I don't know, actually, like, where I would have been at in my life in terms of, like, how in shape I am, but definitely right now I'm in worse shape than I used to be, because, like, I'm not doing karate anymore. I'm not doing any, like, physical activity or anything, really. Outside of work, I get. I'm also... Okay, I'm a little bit... I'm doing okay right now. Like, I'm going out and walking fairly frequently. I've been, like, walking to the grocery store and, like, getting out and moving around a little bit. I work a somewhat physically intensive job. Or, like, I do actually have to move a little bit. I have to use a little bit of strength. Not a lot, not a crazy amount, but enough. I'm trying to just, like, take small steps at a time to try and take better care of myself. Like, I recently got a big-ass bottle of moisturizer, of, like, lotion, and I've been using that to try and stop my skin from being so fucking dry, especially right now, when it's so goddamn cold that you have to have, like, the heat cranked up. It's always, like, hot, and it's super dry in buildings, and it's, like, super dry and cold outside, and your skin gets so fucking dried out. Terrible. I'm trying to, like, actually take care of my skin a little bit more. Yeah, trying to prevent that dehydrated white grape look that I used to have. You know what else I gotta do? I gotta get my hair cut soon. I gotta get it, like, trimmed up, you know, get some of, like, the wilder bits taken care of. Get like some of the dead ends and stuff maybe taken off so it can, like, start growing a little bit faster. Shit like that. I should actually probably do that soon. I have a hair cutting place pretty nearby where I am. I could get there fairly easily. I could get my hair cleaned up a little bit. I mean, you're not gonna just let it grow up for 5 years straight without touching it? I mean, I've probably been growing it out since around 2020 or 2021. It's probably been pretty close to 5 years that I have been growing it out, and I haven't touched it. So basically, I have done that, and now that I've let it grow out for that long, like, I'm starting to, I don't know, notice it a little bit more. There are definitely some spots where it's like, there's like a spot on the right side where my hair is like real curled up and weird, and it just like feels different. I'm pretty sure it's like fucked up. Aren't you in your 20s? Oh, I assume you're talking to Sendals, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of crazy that your dad wouldn't, like, let you grow out your hair at all. When you're like a grown fucking adult, you should be able to make a decision like that for yourself. That, I mean, yeah, it doesn't stop him from that, unfortunately. But it's just, it's fucking crazy. What's with parents treating kids like property? It's a sense of control, and it's also like it's about the control that you have over them, and it's about ego as well. Your kid is in a lot of ways a reflection of you, and so if your kid isn't exactly like the way that you want them to be, then it can feel like you're failing as a parent. You're like, your kid is reflecting you. So if they aren't that exact image that you want of them, that is a problem to a lot of people. Yeah, living vicariously through your kid as well. Trying to, like, push them into all the stuff that you wish you did. Trying to make me look more presentable for employers. But yeah, also, employers probably aren't going to care that much. Like, especially for, like, a shitty small-time job, they're not gonna care if you have, like, longer hair that you've, like, grown out a little bit. Are you commissioning the thumbnail was drawn by someone named AraMax, or they go by Max. They are the one who drew the thumbnail. They've drawn the last couple of thumbnails. The pixel art one was me, and the, like, Omori style one is obviously me. The other three are made by Max, and they're great. I wish I was good enough to have drawn that myself, but Yeah, I'm not there yet. I don't even have my drawing tablet anymore. Which, I mean, that's why I'm trying to learn how to do pixel art now. Like, to be fair, I will say I'm pretty proud of how the pixel art thing that I did of me came out. The one that I used for the song request thumbnail. I thought that turned out pretty good for being basically the first thing that I've ever done in pixel art. I feel like I've also caught a lot of large alpha tuna fish today. Thought that was also Max. No, that one was me. That one was all me, baby. Listen, I've been putting my hours into A-Sprite, okay? I've been spending my time in the A-Sprite mines, getting good, you know, practicing the craft of pixel art. I don't have a drawing tablet. I'm only working with a mouse, but I'm gonna make that shit work for me, you know? Yeah, that's... I understand the position that you're in a little bit, Sendals. It is rough, but I mean, in the position that you're in, as much as it sucks to say, you do just have to, like, kind of put your head down and, like, do what you've been doing. Not rock the boat until you're able to get out of that situation. Yeah, you just keep pushing through. Keep cutting your hair when he comes back around and everything. Also, fuck you, it looks like dog shit. No, I appreciate it, though. I will not be making Sans Undertale. Well, actually, I don't want to say that. I probably will draw Sans Undertale at some point, if I'm being real. I feel like I have to at some point, you know? Cares about me, but he also has horrendous anger issues. I think that is a problem that a lot of fathers have. A lot of dads who don't know how to deal with the emotions that they have, and so they let them, like, build up, and then they come out in outbursts. It's, you know, it's the whole toxic masculinity thing. That's just how it goes for a lot of them. It's like what Sendal says. I tell him to get help, and he just says no, because getting help is not something that he can do in his mind. It's like going and getting help, or like actually, you know, like doing something about it. That's just not an option. You can't go and get help for something like that. It's a sign of weakness or whatever. Creative crashing out in the chat. What's he saying? Jesus Christ. Are you good, Creative? Are you okay? I regret being an alcoholic. I felt like fucking killing myself. Penis. Yeah, I get it. Listen, I've been there too. I've had days. You you drink a little bit too much. Wait. Alpha sunfish. I needed that. Yo, dude, I was just looking at that. Fucking huge alpha sunfish. Hey, that's big progress right there. 28 out of 32 on the saltwater alphas now. That's huge. You love to see the progress gains. And my grandma just have to be on the receiving end. Almost always a fight. Yeah. Yeah, it's a rough situation to be in. I'm gonna get back to my grind. Yeah, get back to it. Go back in with the positive attitude. You know, it can't be thinking about all this negative shit. Things are relatively going pretty well for you. So just like, you know, focus on the good. I'll see you around, Sendles. Thanks for popping in. Is that the 4th Undertale song? Probably, yeah. Oh, you're staying in chat? Oh, okay. Wait, what grind are you getting on then? Like a Souls challenge run or something? Oh, cube grind. Oh, yeah. Of course. Forget that I've submitted like half of the play. Hey, you've got a lot of songs in here. Cause I went through and I listened to a bunch of the like Satisfactory songs and stuff that you sent from that other playlist as well. I ended up not adding a lot of them. I feel like a lot of them weren't quite the vibe that I'm going for, but a lot of them did make it in still. I've been waiting for you to ask me that question in the stream chat, Creative. I did re-listen to Black Star. I honestly hit a little harder. I thought it was a little better on my re-listen. To be fair, I was doing some other stuff with it. I wasn't entirely focused only on the song. I put it on in the background while I was doing other shit. But I was still paying enough attention, and I thought it was a little better than I gave it credit for the first time around. So after all this time, I finally did it. And you know what? I appreciate the song a little more. Keep rolling on the 3x3, I'm gonna say, Sendles. What's the ranking for it? I think I gave it like a B tier as a placeholder. I think I would probably put it like in the A tier now. I didn't listen to it and go, oh my god, I love this song actually. It's like the best thing I've ever heard. But it was good. I had a better time listening to it. So I think it would probably fall in the A tier now. It is a very good song. Practice 2x2 later then. I still really need to work on my turn speed. Yeah, get that 3x3 going. Hang on, I want to see exactly how many hours I have in this game now, by the way, because I'm pretty sure. Yep, I passed the 50-hour mark finally. I have hit 51, almost 52 hours now in Webfishing. Which is really not a crazy amount of time, but, you know, a lot of time for me. Jump from one hyperfixation to another. Yep, I get it. I think the next thing for me, I'm like, I think I've wanted to do this for a long time, but I think I'm actually getting into art now. I think like now that I've done a little bit of pixel art and I've made some stuff that I'm proud of, and I've like I don't know, I'm feeling the draw to like be creative and make more artwork and like pixel art and shit. I'm feeling that pull. I wanna like, dude, I'm absolutely gonna do some art streams at some point soon, I think. Dude, that would be so fun. Getting like an art stream going, working on doing like character design and stuff, making like thumbnails and shit. Dude, I'm actually like really excited for that. Once I get a little bit better, once I get a little bit more confident, and I get like the workflow down. Yo, what's up, Lily? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. fell out of drawing because drawing with a mouse is bad, may I make 2 recommendations for you. 1, you can get a screenless drawing tablet for, like, very cheap. I'm pretty sure there are some that are, like, pretty decent quality that you can get for, like, $30, $40. Which, like, for a drawing tablet, that's really not bad at all. That's, like, some, like, screened, like, really fancy drawing tablets are crazy expensive. But some of the, like, no-screen ones that you can get that work and are good. Yeah, you could also get an iPad. That's also an option. That's even a little bit more on the expensive side, though. Or, like if you want the lowest possible, like, base entry, you just want to get in, screenless drawing tablet for, like, $30 is a great option. Yeah, I guess used iPad, too. That's true. But also, my other recommendation is if you're using a mouse, and this is, like, what I started doing, is just pixel art. It's way easier to use a mouse for pixel art. It's a lot easier to be precise with it and to, like, make what you want to make and have it look good. And it's also, like, there's a little bit of value, I think, in the restriction, like, of pixel art specifically for learning. It's easier, in my experience, to make something look good in pixel art. Which for me at least, that's kind of an important thing of, like, working and making something and being able to look at what I've done and say, hey, I've made something that looks good that I'm proud of. Like, I made something that I feel good enough that I can use in a thumbnail. I mean, to be fair, I did that with the drawing tablet too, but that was, like, a much harder thing. I struggled a lot more, I feel like, with that. Yeah, I mean, drawing with a mouse does suck, but it is possible. And it's very possible to do pixel art that way. I will say, having a tablet and being able to draw even for pixel art is, like, a little bit easier, I think. A little bit better. And then if you need to, you can get in with the mouse and be a little more precise with it. But yeah, I definitely want to do some art streams, like, soon as well. Also, what's up, Sendils? Welcome to Webfishing. Okay. Listen, I understand you gotta get on that speed cube and grind, but, like, you don't gotta join the game for that and then dip out immediately. Alpha plastic bag. Fuck you. I don't really like web fishing like that. Yeah, I get it. I understand. You could at least stick around and, like, fuck around with the mods and make, like, a cool outfit for yourself or something. Listen, there's like a whole social aspect to the game, you know? You get like a boxing glove and start, like, punching people around. Listen, if you played web fishing for a little bit, got a little bit of money, you could buy a boxing glove and make my life miserable for very little effort on your part. Like, I'm just saying. Like, I know you like fucking with me. That's like, half the reason that you... Probably, actually, like, 98% of the reason that you still show up to my streams. So... if that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will. I'm an angel today. Oh, so sweet, Sendils. You don't feel like fucking with me today. You good over there? Hang on, I'm gonna make myself small now. I don't want to be big anymore. I wanna be tiny. Let me not get, like, too small with it, but, like, I'm pretty small with it. Pretty small with it now. So rude. So rude for no reason, Sendals. I can't believe it. Can't believe you would say that to me. You know what I gotta do is I gotta go onto Steam and I gotta look at all of the games that just have the fishing tag in them. I haven't really done like a comprehensive search of all the fishing games out there. Like, I know there's a ton of them. There's a bunch of games that have like fishing mini games and shit, different mechanics to them. There's one that's on my radar that I think I have in my wish list right now. Let me go see it. I think it's like Cat Goes Fishing or something. What is it? Yeah, Cat Goes Fishing. That's one that I've looked at. I'm interested in checking that one out at some point. Cat Goes Fishing is fun. I have a pirated copy if you... No, I'm gonna buy the game if I get it. It's only $7, and it's... I mean, small game like that, you gotta support the devs on it, you know? I'm not about pirating the small, like, indie dev games. I bet, like, 10% of the... Oh, yeah, like, 10% of the games actually have, like, fishing in them. I'm so EP. Well, hello, EP. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for pushing through all your honk shoes to show up. Yeah, Cat Goes Fishing is a game that I'm interested in, though. It seems cool. There's a game called Sea Fantasy. It's like a fishing RPG game, I'm pretty sure, that I have on my wish list. It's got pretty good reviews. There's also I haven't played Fish Fear Me really since I did the stream on it. That's a fun one. That dude, maybe Fish Fear Me, it really is a good game, I think, where I could like hop in and do a couple runs on stream and just like vibe with it for a minute and then pop out. I might do that this stream, actually. I might, like, towards the end, I might pop in and just do a few Fish Fear Me runs for fun. See how it goes. Does this game not have controller support of any kind? I would have expected this is one that does. Yeah, I feel like Webfishing is femboy fishing the game. I feel like this game really embodies that. This really is like femboy and transgender fishing. That's what it's all about. Yeah, let me go into the store actually and look up the fishing tag. Tag fishing. What kind of? Oh, dude, Dave the Diver. That's a huge fishing game that I haven't played yet. That would be a really fun one to do like a full playthrough of, I think, during Fishing Friday streams. I've heard nothing but fantastic things about Dave the Diver. Yeah, so that one would be a fun one probably. Yep, Dredge too. Dredge is one. I don't have Dave the Diver, but I do have Dredge in my library. Oh, it's 50% off right now. Oh shit. Dude, $12 for Dredge. That is not a bad deal. Got Dredge for free on Epic. Yeah, that might be one that I play through for Fishing Friday. That's a good contender right there. Oh, the DLC is a little bit cheaper too. I don't think I have any of the Dredge DLC, so maybe I should pick it up while it's a little bit like discounted. Might not be a bad idea. Oh, thanks, Sendals. I appreciate it. Very cool. Fucking dickhead. Sekiro stream? Yeah, I mean, 50% off is a pretty tempting deal. Sekiro, maybe, actually. I'm thinking about it. I want to, actually. I know Sekiro is a great game. Is it a good first Souls-like? Should I play, like, would I be fine playing... I know the plan was, like, Elden Ring, but I'm pretty sure Sekiro is, like... I don't know, there's so many games, like, there's all the Dark Souls, there's fucking Elden Ring, there's Sekiro, fucking Liza P. All those games. Dude, there's Fly Knight, too. It's, like, Dark Souls, but you're a fly. And it's got, like, the RuneScape art style, kind of. That's some good shit right there. Just a different experience from all the other Souls games. Okay, so it's basically like playing something different, like a... Okay. I've heard it's absolutely brutal. Yeah, that would be great for me. I would fucking crash out after, like, 15 minutes of fighting the first boss. The first boss. FlyQuest is more like King's Field. I don't even know what King's Field is. What else is there? There's a game called Brighter Shores. What is this? MMORPG, point and click. Relaxing exploration. Oh, this looks mid, actually. It's also got mixed reviews. Fuck that. Not interested. Oh, okay. Dark Souls before Dark Souls. Gotcha. Oh, that's a VR fishing. Whoa. Douchey Ben. That looks cool. Oh, this looks cute too. Fit corner pond? Like pixel art. Oh, it's like, oh, okay. It's like one of those like side background games that you have open, or you can like do other shit on your desktop and have it just like running. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Elden Ring is the perfect Souls game to start with, in your opinion? It just, the more I kind of sit with it, the more I look at Elden Ring, and it intimidates me. It's such a big fucking game. It's so massive. It's a little, like, overwhelming. It's a little intimidating. I spawned something? Yeah, I see it. What is it? My name is Edwin. I made the mimic. Hang on, you know what? Actually, I'm not gonna be doing a song request stream this Saturday, so we're not gonna get a round of this unless I play it outside of it. So let's get it in now. It's so good. I just want to play. I want to listen to it. I accidentally muted the tab. Hang on, I want to turn it up a smidge. Start with Dark Souls 2. No.
Time to play! No, time to die! Cause I'm not nice. No, I'm not nice. I'll shoot you in the face till I make you die. Watch me shoot my secret cannon. Put bombs in your belongings.
Dude, it's so good.
The way I disperse screens. And I don't like to play by the rules. So in my factory you will be doomed.
I love the delivery on the like bomb thief line. They call me the bomb thief. Go away, I disperse grief. It's so, like, awkward and stilted. It's fucking perfect. Miss Edwin, I made the mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together. Something went so wrong. Now I can't do anything but sing this stupid song. It's Edwin. It's so good. It's so good. I fucked up the lyrics a little bit in there. I flubbed my way through part of it, but it's fine.
My name is David.
Yes.
I want some ice cream. David, that is my name. David, I want another. David, where is my ball? I'm running out on the road. There is a car, and this is going to hit me.
It's so good. It's so good. It's just every part of it, every decision that is made in this song is perfect. It does, like, this motherfucker Extra Tuna, like, is so good.
With my cloud power, I am gonna make you scream louder. It's a clown attack, bitch. The circus is coming to town. So sit your ass down and get ready for a clown attack.
It's such, like, a good satire of, like, old FNAF parody songs that, like, sound like this. The ending, too. Every single decision that was made for this song is fucking perfect. Like, the little fucking rise at the end is... Dude, it's actually perfect. The way the song just doesn't want to fucking go away, ever. Don't you dare, Sendles. It does sound like a YouTube poop. Yo, have you guys heard Extra Tuna's new FNAF song? His FNAF 2 song, Torn Alive? Hang on. Have you guys seen this? Have you guys heard new Extra Tuna? It came out like a couple weeks ago, I'm pretty sure. I'm kind of curious. Entire song just sounds like YouTube poop. It does a little bit. That is true. I know you're a real one, Lily. I know you've heard it. It's just that good. You're just like, you're feeling sick because you now know something so good as that exists in the world. You're now faced with the reality that nothing that you ever make is going to be as good as that. Hang on, just in case you guys haven't heard this, let's listen to the fucking FNAF 2 song, Torn Alive, also made by Extra Tuna, creator of the greatest FNAF song of all time. Gotta give it a spin. Dude, it's so funny looking at the like to dislike ratio between this and Jackie's Box. It's so good. I think you played this. I played it in the Discord when I had streamed the rest of the song request stream, like in the server and not on YouTube.
Don't sit here, this is not clean. You're an endoskeleton without a scheme. From the darkness out, those eyes they gleam. Got one goal, and that is to win.
This one isn't as good as Jackie's Box. Corpse Husband really fell off. He's been struggling. This one does have some pretty funny moments in it, though. Got some pretty good bits that I'm a fan of. Chorus ain't bad. Pretty good, you know? Kind of vibing with it a little bit right now. It isn't as, like, obviously goofy or bad as Jackie's Box yet. I mean, the Corpse Husband knockoff verse was Not great, but, you know.
Ventilation, infestation, robots move in animation. When I took this job, all I wanted was money, but now I don't know if I'm gonna get home at all. Something's creeping, don't go sleeping, endos are programmed for sneaking. I just sell this place for all it's worth and burn it to the ground.
No, it gets better, Sendles, don't worry.
Don't be whiny or defy me. No, I forgot to wind up the music box. No! S-A-V-E-T-H-E-M.
Oh, I promise it gets better. Listen, we'll go back to normal music after this. We'll go back to the usual. Just wait for it, though. Wait for it. First of all, listen to the drums here. You tell me that isn't fucking peak right there? Where does that come from?
I am eating motherfucking bacon.
Also that. This bit with the Foxy jump scare is actually kind of hard. Also, what's up, Pixie? How's it going? Yeah, I will admit this one is not as good as Jackie's Box, but like the operatic interlude, and also the I'm eating motherfucking bacon bit. Incredible stuff. It's not as good as Jackie's Box, but I told you, it's got some good bits in it. Got some good moments. Anyway, back to the usual with Kirby's Dream Land. You know Miles quit music? I know of You Know Miles. I don't know anything beyond the fact that I know the name You Know Miles. Who is You Know Miles? I am looking them up. Give me a second. Oh yeah, I don't know who this is actually. Oh, he was on a song with like new Kanye 3 months ago. On a song with Kanye? Yeah, I don't know about that. Listen to one of his songs. No, I'm not. I can't turn this into a song request stream. We're not. It's not a song request day. We're not. I can't. I played a couple of my songs. That's it. He's like Peem level of quality. Okay. I'm seeing the vibe now. I'm starting to understand what's going on. I'll definitely listen. Next song request stream that I do probably next Saturday. Throw in some You Know Miles in there. Yeah, see, okay, I understand the vibe. Listen, that's some heat right there. That's a good bar. Listen, you telling me you've never needed to make, like, a little bit of extra space? Listen, if the shit's important, you'll make room for it. I get pinged into... I don't care! Shut up, Discord. Oh, we got an alpha. Hang on, I don't have my chat pulled up. I can't see what you guys are saying. I'm all on my lonesome right now. Give me a second. Okay, we're so back. I might have a request. I'm not gonna be able to join next Saturday though. Dang, you hate to see it. Yeah, I'm going back to only doing song request Saturdays every other weekend, I think, going forward. I won't be able to join next Saturday either because I'm gonna be in Indiana. Yo, wait. Hold up. You're gonna be in Indiana? Yo, a little meetup? Make something happen? Probably not. Probably not if I'm being real. Would be kind of sick though. I could be able to say like, yo, check it out. I snapped this picture with a fan right here. First ever like selfie with a fan. Guys, I got recognized in real life. Oh my god. Listen, I've said so many fucking times that I live in Indiana. This is not new information. Pixie, why did you DM me? Oh, shit, new Cavern Crusher. Oh, yeah. I didn't actually see that this was out. Oh, shit. Cavern Crusher OST, Drifter's Asymmetry. Hang on. Okay, I know I said we weren't going to turn this into a song request Saturday, but... for, like, a song request stream. Hang on. We're going to listen to the new Cavern Crusher's OST. I think that's worthwhile. Let me have it low volume. Dude, the cover for it looks sick as hell. Actually, here, I'll turn it up a little bit. We'll give it like a slightly better listen. I like it so far though. Dude, I mean, dude, this is pretty nice. This is pretty nice. Thanks for sending this to me, Pixie. Oh boy, not. Of course, Lily has a song to send me too. Oh boy. I might. It's gonna be so long until I do the next song request Saturday. Oh. Alright, hang on. I'm pulling chat back up now. Going to drive over and hide in the back of stream to put bunny ears over Dawn's head with my fingers. That would be fucking funny. I'm just like streaming for an hour or two and then I hear something in my closet. I go and check it and you're just like chilling in there. Dude, you should totally do that. Dude, this is a nice track though. This is definitely, hang on, I'm just gonna like add it right now. This is going into the stream music playlist. You already fucking know. Absolute banger. Sitting here wondering if I should try and read the lyrics to Jackie's Box and if I should try and actually do Jackie's voice. How do you go about, like, replicating that? It's so high-pitched and weird. They call me the bomb thief. The way I disperse grief. Is that something? Does that kind of sound like it? What the fuck is Herc the Ghoul? You send me creative. Dungeon crawler. Okay, I'll have to check that out at some point. I'll have to look at it. Semi-relaxed song featuring an almond break feels like hearsay. Hearsay? Hearsay? Hersey? I'm just gonna pronounce it Hersey. How is it supposed to be pronounced? Because I always read that as hearsay, but it's not hearsay, because hearsay is like a different thing, right? Oh yeah, it's heresy. Yeah, you said that. That was. I think saying hearsay or hearsay. I'm getting all twisted up. I think saying hearsay when someone says heresy is funnier. But yeah, anyway, I was gonna say, I think that the almond break in a song like this is, like, I mean, they're making it work. Also, fuck you and your golden manta ray. What rarity is that? I gotta know. Oh, it's glistening? Okay. I was gonna say, if that's an alpha, I'm gonna be fucking pissed at you. Be actually mad. Dude, that was a nice track though. I fuck with it. New Cavern Crushers OST. All right, back to our regular listening. What are you talking about? What are you doing, creative? Can you move? I'm in the water. Hang on. I'm taking matters into my own hands. Later, bitch. Wait, what the hell is over on the docks? I cannot tell what that says. Anyway, 07 for your friend Sentals. You hate to see it. You can't be doing that. No, fuck off with the loop-de-loop. Go away. 170k fucking views. 7 years ago, dude. Jesus Christ, man. Dude, this is like one of the first videos that I ever uploaded to. 7 years ago is insane. How have I been around doing this shit for that long? That would have been when I was fucking, like, 14 years old, probably. God. To play my song, it's very, very special. I don't like you bringing that up right after the loop-de-loop thing, but you know what? Fuck it. I've already listened to enough music. I'll fucking do it. Why not? Oh boy, it's called A Billion Stars in the Sky. Let's give it a spin. Fuck it. I'm worried, but maybe it's actually cool. I will go ahead and preemptively give the stream a like. Or the video, I mean. The song. The thing. Yep. Uh-huh. Great. Hang on, so if you didn't catch that, you guys can't see the video that's going with it. But for a second, as you hear my voice, I assume from that video pop in, there's also a screenshot. It's actually this exact screenshot right here that you're looking at on screen. You know, let's listen to that again. Let's see how fast this one. Great. Of course, as soon as you mentioned it after the loop-de-loop came up, I was like, yep, it's the fucking loop-de-loop song. Of course it is. Miners Haven turns 10 years old in this June. Jesus. They're bringing back Exotic Day. Wait, is that like a new thing? Are they like actually bringing back Exotic Day, or is that like... I don't even know, dude. Is that like a bit? Is that like a thing? Alan told me? Wait, like for real? Oh, I lied. Okay. I had to double check. 1 billion stars in the sky. Incredible. The rest of the song is good too. That's the thing. Cool outro. The rest of the song is actually like good too. I fuck with it. But then it's just the... Yeah, so let's see how fast this one... The fucking old Sky interlude. Great. I first got into MH submitting when I was in middle school, and I'm graduating high school. Dude, that's crazy. I mean, yeah, I started playing Miners Haven probably when I was in middle school as well, and now... Well, I'm an adult. I grew up. Can't say that I fully relate to the rest of your message, but, you know. What can you do? Gonna hop off Webfishing so I can gamble. Dude, Balatro is so fucking good. I wish you motherfuckers were like on Balatro, like on that shit back when I was into it and when I was like trying to stream it. Insane the game has gone so long without a major update. Yeah, you're telling me. Listen, I've got ideas for like the return stream if Third Sacrifice ever comes out. When I go back to the other channel, when I stream on there again for the first time, I've got some fucking plans. I got some shit that I gotta make for it, you know? And I'm hoping that the update still has long enough to go that I actually have time to realize what I want to do. Was Balatro popular when you streamed it? I mean, yes, but not as popular as it is now. I mean, it feels like it's just gone up and up in popularity. Like, more and more people have been playing it. And then also, no, nobody who cared about me was into Balatro at the time. I streamed it and, like, fuck all people showed up. Like, that's not true. People showed up for the start of the stream, and I talked for, like, an hour. And then as soon as I started actually playing the game, everybody left. They said, fuck this, we don't want to watch Balatro. I think there was, like, one other person hanging out there with me who had, like, played the game while I was getting through. But also, that's fine. I don't really care. It is what it is. It is a great fucking game, though. It's so fun. Most Roblox games are just Balatro anyway. I feel like you're discrediting Balatro by saying that. Saying that most Roblox games are just Balatro. I feel like Balatro is, like, many steps higher in quality than, I mean, even the best stuff that you're gonna find on Roblox, really. That is also true. Most games on Roblox are dopamine farms now. Which, to be fair, it's been that way for a while, but... yeah. Might be why I hashtag relate to your hashtag your experience. They're actually called charts now. Oh yeah, you're right. They're doing the thing where they're making it less personable and less like a game platform and more like it's TikTok for some reason. What the fuck do you mean charts? They're not even games anymore. You're not going to the games page. You're going to the charts to see what's trending. What's at the top of the charts today? What do we got going? Oh, it's fucking Bet Simulator 99. Oh, it's fucking Fish Simulator. It's fucking Souls RNG. It's Souls Incremental. Fucking Rex Reincarnate. That game wasn't even that popular. That game did not have that level of numbers. My chair, like, what the fuck? Oh, there we go. Thought I fucked up my chair for a second. Love AFKing for hours doing nothing. Yeah, because even, like, I mean, it does feel a little bit like throwing stones in a glass house when I'm sitting here playing web fishing and I'm not doing anything. But even this, there's, like, some level of input. There is, like, a game behind web fishing outside of the grind. It's like, if I wanted to stop fishing, I could turn around and pull out this boxing glove and wallop creative. And now I'm playing a whole other fucking game. Now we're having fun. I mean, the fucking loop-de-loop shit is right here. Like, there's a video game here. And then also there's, like, the slower grind stuff that I'm doing. But I ain't like that on Roblox. Couldn't live without having Farlander from MAX, though. He's staying with me for Cavern Crushers. Hell yeah. How do you get addicted to Souls RNG? It's like I said, it is a dopamine farm. That is literally what it is. So when you get into that, you get that dopamine from it. That becomes a thing. You need the hits. You need the hits of like, pure joy. Pure ecstasy that come from getting the rare number that pops up. Yeah, it's gambling without the risk. Yeah. You never get into grindy games to where it's been ingrained into my design philosophy. Yeah, see, like, I would have not been with you there in the past, but I've actually kind of, like, I've come around on that. Or, like, the grindy shit like that used to be my favorite thing, but now, like, I've moved further and further away from that. The closest that I do to that now is I'll sit down and I'll play, like, a web fishing type game. And this does have, like a grind element to it. I mean, yeah, to be fair, this is not, like, a very, like you're saying, this is not a very diverse grind. It's a very, like, slow-paced game, but yeah. Has to be so diverse that it doesn't feel like it. Yeah, like in writing, you don't like exposition unless it's told to you completely organically. Yeah, it's like a lot of those RNG games are just beating you over the head with, like, this is a dopamine game. There's nothing to do here. Get your numbers. There's not even, like, that thin veil anymore. Like, at least, like, the simulator games and stuff at least had, like, that veil. Being a writer has helped me be a dev, and I am not kidding. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure it has. I think that's the thing, is like any creative endeavor helps your other creative endeavors. Like I can absolutely understand how being a writer improves your game design philosophy. The entire job of a writer is to lie and deceive your audience so they don't know what you're dumping a ton of, or when you don't know, they don't know that you're dumping a ton of info on them. I had a stroke trying to read that. Fucking hell. Yeah. If I may ask, by the way, what have you written, Pixie? Is there, do you have any published works that I could go and read? Dude, we gotta go through Pixie's, like, back catalog, read all of Pixie's works on stream. Taking a special interest in game lore. Yeah, that makes sense. I figured that was probably the case, is you have a lot of just, like, lore stuff that you've written for, like, Cavern Crushers and, like, Aurora's Armageddon and all that. 50 paragraphs of Farlander dialogue from MAX. Yeah. Dude, Pixie AO3 review would go crazy. Dude, Pixie, you should definitely write some, like... Dude, that actually could be kind of sick. Some, like, short stories and stuff, like, about the world of Cavern Crushers. You like, take the lore and stuff you have and actually do some, like, solid writing and putting it into, like, story form and not just, like, lore docs and whatever I assume you have. Oh, well, fucking... I've been working on a CC-related short story for the past couple of weeks because I got the entirety of the lore doc written down. It's fucking perfect. Dude, you gotta send that to me when it's done. I would love to read a Cavern Crusher short story that you wrote. I genuinely think that would be fun to do for stream, but... AO3 fic of what goes on in the mind of an in-universe Rex miner. You gotta write, like, a really, like, dark story about someone, like... What's the word for it? Why am I blanking on the word? Right, like a really dark story of, like, the soulless, joyless life that someone in that world lives in. Gonna make a fanfic of what Dawn does in her free time. Great. I'm sure that'll be great. I'm sure you'll be very nice and true to life in it as well. What the fuck is the word that I'm thinking? Dude, I'm mad. I've got the thing where I've got, like, a word on the tip of my tongue. It's a word that I use all the time that I know. That's, like... How do you even, like, describe it? It's, like... Not the. I'll tell you that. I don't know. Why am I blanking on this? I can't, I don't have the words in my head to describe what I mean. It's one of those things where you just say it, and then you go, oh, that's the word that you mean. Like, I don't have the words to describe what I'm talking about, and it's pissing me off. What the fuck, dude? Not pentaoxide. Whatever, dude. Whatever. I'll remember later, and I'll be mad all over again. Opinions on Arcane Odyssey. I played it a little bit for stream. It seemed like a cool game, but I never got into it past the one time that I played it. Short story goes off the presumption that you know all the characters because they're in-game ones with explicit personalities. Yeah, I mean, I'll study up on it before I actually read it. You know, I'll make sure I know the lore. I know, like, all the characters. Yeah, I love it when media does that, though. When you have your own, like, unique terms and shit that are, like, used in a story. Dude, it is. It's Cavern Crushers. Let's go. Oh yeah, we also I just want to point out the last song that was playing before this was Frosted Dev's song, so that's pretty cool. Just felt like highlighting that. One thing that most Roblox writers lack is subtlety. Yeah, I imagine like that's a hard thing. That's like a thing that you need some experience for, and I imagine most of the people writing for Roblox games are very inexperienced, which is not a bad thing. But, you know, it means that the quality of the writing, I mean, it's Roblox, so like what do you expect? But yeah. I fuck with Foxy as a person, but he is not a good writer. Yeah, that is true. I mean, I haven't really paid that much attention to the stuff going on in the lore, whatever, of Miner's Haven. I remember there being some shit that happened. I don't remember the details of that, of the whatever situation. I wrote short stories on Google Docs in the 4th to 5th grade and didn't stop. Yeah, I mean that's all. That's better than probably most of the people on Roblox. They're just coming in and going, I want to make a game. I need to write dialogue. How do I do that? And then they start trying to figure it out. You've got that like long-term experience of like writing. Even if it was just like short stories in class and stuff. Also just doing it because I really want to. Yeah, that's the thing. You're writing lore for a game that is not like a story-driven, like lore-heavy game. You're just doing it for the love of the game, which is to me that's almost like more respectable. You just went, I got this cool mining game that I really like, and also this crazy fucking lore and all these characters and shit. Just because I feel like it. Not necessary at all, but I do it for the love of the craft. I respect it. I mean, it's more dedication than I've put into any single project ever. So, yeah. I feel like the game is an exploration game, so what better to do with it than to give some reason for the world is the way it is. I definitely read that wrong. Either way, though, I absolutely, like, agree with you. I think it, like, very obviously makes the game world a lot more rich. Like you can feel it. You notice it when you're playing it. Also, what's up, Problem? How's it going? I'm glad to see you pop in for a second. I am doing pretty good. Yeah, I do agree with you that having that there, it also, it just gives you something to dive into if you want to go deeper with a game like that. Where it's like, you know, I don't know, I've always enjoyed games that have like that lore aspect that you can go deeper into. Where it's like you've got the game and the gameplay, but then there is like some lore and like a story behind it, and there's reasons for everything being the way that it is. You can look into it if you want to, and then if it's good, then there's something there for you to like bite your teeth into a little bit. I did like that was something I thought about for a while, was like, do I actually like lore and like this stuff? I said that I didn't like that in games for a while, and that was because I was mostly playing Miner's Haven, and the lore and the like environmental storytelling is done so poorly in that game that I was just like, this sucks. I don't like it. I don't like what they're doing here. Yeah, games like FNAF, yep. I'm missing out today. Yeah, all good. I understand. Yeah, you see, you still got the streak going, of course. Also, not you rocking the fucking Jekka PFP. Two of three great games. Some of people who are already super dedicated to the stuff I make and have made like crazy stuff out of it. Yeah, I mean, you're doing good with it. It's great stuff so far. Everything I've seen of it looks good. A perfect 2-game series. Shame they never made a third Class of 09 game. Really does suck, doesn't it? It's just, dude, I still get so sad when I think about it. Every single ending was worse than the last one when I was playing through it. Oh, she got hit by a car. Damn, that's kind of a dark ending, but like that's kind of par for the course. And then it was, or I think, oh, it was like, oh, Jeffrey's dead. Okay, sure. I mean, that feels pretty Class of 09. Sure, that's normal. She's being human trafficked? What? After the weird, like, pedo sex cult route? What? Oh, and then Nicole, like, started fucking her dad, and then she killed herself? Jesus. It just kept going. I was like, oh my god. There's nothing good there. Like at least the first 2 games had endings that were good. Love talking about this game to people who don't know what the game is. It's a game series called Class of 09. But hey, that anime episode that they made of it was pretty funny. I thought that was okay. It was definitely better than Flipside. I've only heard bad things about Class of 09, but the first 2 games are good. They're like pretty fun, like relatively short. I mean, I played, I think I got every ending in the first 2 in like 3-4 hours. Right? It was like 3 or 4 hours each. It's basically like a visual novel game, but like it kind of like parodies that genre. It's kind of like a play on that, where it's like you're in a 2009 school with like the I don't know how to word this other than like you're playing as like a mean girl from high school, basically. and it goes in some fucked up directions. But the first two games are like they're just funny, like fun subversions of the like visual novel like style and tropes. What in the world did the third game do? I mean it's just like the first two were like fun visual novels. They had a lot of endings. It had like some decent storylines, some funny bits. The third game was just kind of sad. It was just like really depressing. It wasn't that funny, and all of the endings sucked. There was a lot less choice to make. There were like less actual paths. You were basically like watching just like cutscenes. But I mean that's like what a visual novel is. But at least in the first two games, you were like making choices, and there were different branching paths, and you would like make a bunch of save states, and then you would go back and see what the choices did. There was different dialogue. I think there were like 6 different choices in all of the third game. And then there was only 5 different endings, which is like way less than what there were in the first two. It was rough. And dude, the games have like actual good voice actors too. It's crazy. There's like well-known like fucking I'm pretty sure there are multiple Genshin Impact voice actors who are in Class of '09. I'm sure who is like I'm pretty sure Jekka is played by like one of the bigger characters in Genshin. Which I find very funny. I respect the Jekka PFP though. Anyway, yeah, that was my little ramble rant thing about Class of '09. Still makes me sad to this day, but it is what it is, I suppose. Oh, that's cool, Pixie. Thanks for sending that to me. The Cavern Crusher wiki, custom built. Yeah, I'll have to here. Let me pop onto it. Let me take a peek at this. I love that at the top that there is no S in the Cavern Crusher. It is not Cavern Crushers. I'm sure I definitely have accidentally said Cavern Crushers. Either all of the time, or at least at some point I have said that. Oh, the quote and the banner change if you refresh. That's cool. Game certified by Dave. Awesome. Yeah, it's got like different backgrounds. That's sick. $173 pages. Okay, so are there pages for like all of the characters and God damn. A lot of shit on here. I'll have to like go rooting through the wiki at some point, seeing what's like in there. It's Cavern Crusher? Yeah, apparently the game is Cavern Crusher and not Cavern Crushers. And I like it's not something that I even really thought about, but now I'm like I'm gonna have to look back at the footage and see if I was making that mistake every single time I brought up the game. I see that's the thing though. I know for the future now. So going forward, I'm gonna say Cavern Crusher. And now every time someone says Cavern Crushers, I can correct them and be like, actually, there's not multiple Cavern Crushers. You're crushing the cavern. It's Cavern Crusher. I get to be that person again. That's like my favorite thing to do. No, it's not called a clip. It's a magazine. You're holding an M4. It has a magazine, not a clip. The clip is like a loading system that goes in like an M1 Garand. It's like you top load it. It's like a clip is like the loading system. There are guns that have internal clips, but a magazine is different. That's the one that always gets me. I was always a big, it's not a clip, it's a magazine. I've got no... Wait, no, I do have bait. Anyway, yeah. Characters have pages, ores are a work in progress. Most of it's still a work in progress, yeah. It does actually look pretty good. I really appreciate that all of the characters have pronouns listed in bio. I'm a big fan of that being a thing. That is very cool. I love how it's like... I mean, yeah, it's just like fully themed around the game's UI. That's super nice. But I could say hi for like 2 minutes. Yeah, you really you came in and you brought out my stored anger at class of 09. Really came in and stirred things up. Hopefully I'll be here for tomorrow. Yeah, I think I probably will stream tomorrow. I'm still thinking about what I'm going to stream, but I might try and run it back on Ultra Kill. I was talking about it earlier, but before you pop out, before you leave, I was talking about earlier, the reason I ended stream so suddenly, like, last Sunday when I was playing, is, for whatever reason, I started reading chat more, and I started letting all the, like, backseating and shit get to me, and I stopped having fun almost immediately, and I was just like, I gotta fucking go. I gotta go for my own mental, or I'm going to lose my mind. And, part of it is my fault because I wasn't, like, very clear about, like, I could have just said, okay, like, I need you guys to stop backseating. Like, I should have just put my foot down more on it. And, like, I'm going to the next time I play it. I acknowledge the fact that I should have been a bit more, like, solid on that. But also, like, it hit me wrong, and I was just like, fuck this. Get me out of here. I can't be here. Yeah, I mean, that is something I've thought about, Sendals. I know games like Elden Ring are gonna be rough with backseating. Also, there's a lot to it, because, like, I was also talking about the fact that, like, there were some people in the stream that, like, there was a lot of new people in the stream who were just, like, searching for the game Ultra Kill and looking for streamers. And my community has become so insular as of recent that having, like, a decent amount of new people all of a sudden in the chat, like, actually stressed me out a little bit. I think that was part of it as well. I was kind of, like, that and then paying attention to all the backseating and shit. It kind of, like, it was like stacking debuffs, basically. Yeah, I'm just gonna be a bit more solid on, like, the backseating stuff, and I'm just gonna, like, focus on the game more and try and enjoy it. Because there is also a part of it where it's, like, my own personal inability to, like, fail in front of other people. I hate that shit. And I was, like, getting stuck on the Gabrielle fight for a little bit. Which is fine, it was fun. I felt like I was reasonably challenged, and then I got through it. And I felt good about it. But then also, like, having to retry, just, like, keep going in again and failing, and then seeing everyone in chat being like, wow, I can't believe you didn't parry that attack. Man, you really fucked that one up. Like, yeah, it was fine. I beat it in a very reasonable amount of time. But it's just that combination of me, like, being self-conscious about that, and then people in chat also being like, man, you gotta start parrying. Man, you gotta figure that. Man, I can't believe you missed that. Wow, you fucked that one up. Can't believe it. It was just getting to me. I have weak mental. I have a weak mental. I acknowledge that. I really need to, like, get better about that type of thing, but I don't know, I'm working on it. Everything I said was not meant to be taken by heart. Yeah, and it's like, it's fine. Like, I know Creative was saying some shit that, like, Creative, like, you're fine. Like, I should have said something about it, but, like, you were pissing me off a little bit. I was losing it a little bit. Hey. Knock it off, bub. I pretty much never parried on my first playthrough. Yeah, like, you saying that does make me feel a little bit better about it, because I wasn't parrying, and then people were, like, really getting on me and saying, like, you need to parry, you need to learn how to parry, you need to be getting on that shit. And I was just like, just didn't want to come across it. I also, like, if I had said something, if I was like, okay, I'm no backseating, if people are backseating too much, then I want you to time them out, or whatever. Like, I should have just had, like, a more steadfast, like, a more hardline stance to it, but I didn't, and I was fine at first, and then all of a sudden, it just, like, started getting to me. And it, you know, it is what it is. One of these days, I'll start actually going to therapy. Well, see, that's different, though, because that's, like, I'm agreeing. I'm going into something that I don't know how to do, and I want to be taught how to do it. That's not like me playing a game for fun and people going, you should really be using this upgrade, actually. Wait, you're not switching your weapon upgrades? Like, that type of thing. You're gonna be like, this is like the technique that you do. This is how you do the skill that you're trying to learn. And I go, oh, okay, thanks for showing me that. It is a different thing. Will Sendles be paid a wage? I'm not hiring him as my fucking coach. Listen, he volunteered for this. I will be paid in fuck you coins. Exactly. Listen, every time I fail an attempt, I'll give you a fucking middle finger right to the camera, and that'll be your payment. And I'm sure Sendles will love that. Why do I have a fucking ping in Discord? Oh, is Pixie DMing me again? Dude, the fucking whistleblower. Yo. And there's Farlander. Classic. I turned him gay. Fuck yeah. Almost anything is improved by being gay. By being gay, homosexual, queer. Any of that is an improvement as far as I'm concerned. Same currency as mod payment. So true. You do a satisfactory stream, I demand $25 an hour for the pristine knowledge I will bestow upon you. Motherfucker, you should be paying me $25 an hour to be playing that shit. Listen, I am the streamer, okay? I am the one who deserves respect here in this situation. You guys should be paying me. You owe me the money. What I do is very hard. Clearly, this is a very demanding thing. You see what I had to put myself through for that fucking ultra kill stream? Who's to say it'll be any better when I play Satisfactory? Satisfactory actually does seem like a game that could be backseated pretty hard. So, I could imagine that actually being kind of bad. Best be heading out again? Yeah, sorry for like, keeping you here, Problem. You said you were heading out, like 3 times now, and every time I've been like, wait, one more thing, though. Yeah, you get on out of here. Thanks for popping back in. Or for popping into the stream. I was wondering where you were. I was sitting here all day going, Problem's not here. And then I didn't frown because I don't really frown, but I was just like, oh. I don't even like properly know how to frown, really. It's not a thing that my face like does. Me just fucking looking at myself in OBS, trying to figure it out, trying to like suss out the facial muscles that I need to flex to make it happen. Frown is just a look of disgust. That's more of like a confused, disgusted look. How do you forget to frown? It's not really forgetting how to frown. It's like not a thing I do. I don't frown, so I don't really know, like, it's not in like my rotation of facial expressions that I do. I mean, smiling's kind of natural. That just like you laugh, you get happy, or like you smile. See, look at that. Look at how natural that is. Look at. Don't I look great? You ain't never getting an open mouth, like, teeth out smile from me, though. That shit ain't happening. Trying to do facial expressions for VTuber models is so stressful. Is that... I know there's, like, toggles for VTuber models. Isn't that... Surely you're not doing the facial expression to make the... Like, the toggle is just, like, there's a button that you press. You're just talking about, like, doing the designs for the expression itself? Because, like, there's... I guess I can see there being one for, like, a smile and stuff. But, like... how do you do the heart eyes face in real life? There is facial emotion tracking? So whenever, like, a VTuber, like, switches, they like, toggle their shit. It's because they're actually doing, like, an angry face in real life. Just, like... And then their model toggles. That's actually crazy to me. I assumed it was just, like, keyboard toggles or, like, keybinds or fucking... like, foot pedals or something. So, some shit, you know, some, like, input that they have, or, like, a stream deck or something. I've learned something about VTubing today. That's interesting. I'm one step closer to having my own VTuber model. You look like a foot pedal? Yeah, I fucking wish some of those VTubers would step on me, dude. I fucking wish. I mean, for some models, with VRC models, it's common for finger gestures to be used for that. That's interesting. Help me. Why am I holding this? Big ass fucking whale. Yeah, I get finger gestures actually make sense. I didn't even think about that. When you're doing like that level of tracking, I guess it makes sense that you would be able to use that tracking for more than just like, you know, showing your movements. I guess I just didn't really think that deep about it. VTuber counting numbers on their hand if they using that can cycle through facial expressions. Yeah, that is interesting. I'm very interested in like the VTubing stuff. Like the technology is actually crazy. I looked at it. I was mildly interested. I was mildly interested in like the rigging process. So I looked up like a tutorial for it, and oh my god, it seems so fucking complicated. It seems insane to like rig a model for VTubing. I mean, I was looking at it. I was looking at 2D. So like you gotta like. I don't know. But it like I didn't even get that far. I was still in like the very early stages in like the part 1 of fucking 9 or whatever that this tutorial series had, and it looked insane. like, right off the bat. Seems like such a hard process. I was a little bit, like, curious to see if I could, like, do that on my own. I mean, I'm not gonna say never, but I don't know, man. It looks pretty rough. I don't know if I have the resilience to learn that. I'm only barely starting to learn how to draw regular style. Don't become the type of VTuber that has huge-ass tits with ungodly jiggle physics. I mean, that's like every big VTuber, though, right? Every like, female VTuber has, like, the crazy model, because that's what does it, you know? Gotta have the big fuck-ass titties. I'm not gonna do that, though. I guess that is true. It is a misrepresentation to say that all of them are like that. There are some, like, Gura. Is like, I know she doesn't have, like, her full regular model yet, or at least last I checked she didn't, but, like, Nimi has, like, the chibi model right now. I don't watch that many VTubers. I mean, yeah, I guess Jaden, too. She's not really someone I think of when I think of VTubers, but maybe I should. She is, like, a VTuber on top of her other stuff that she does. Yeah, I've never really been a fan of that, though. The like, way over-the-top jiggle physics. I get why they do it. I understand why it's a thing. But I also don't really like it. I don't like how it looks. I don't like the vibes that it gives off. Like it's very obviously a thing where it's like, yeah, a bunch of dudes are watching the stream and getting horny at this model because it's got some fucking jiggly titties. I hope you guys are following me for my opinions and jokes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are definitely some VTubers that don't have, like, the crazy models. Even like a lot of VTubers that I like, though, do have that. I mean, I watch, like, I don't really actively watch that many VTubers. Dude, honestly, most of the VTuber content that I get is through people collaborating with Ray Narvaez Jr. I watch him, and he does, like, a lot of stuff with VTubers. And that's him and Bricky are like the big ones for me. I watch them, and they do shit with VTubers. With, like, fucking Cottontail and Matara and shit. That with the fucking League of Legends, I'm pretty sure that's the background is so good. Oh, I just beat the fuck out of my microphone. Nice. Oh yeah, I always hated Nuxtaku. I'm very proud to say that I was a Nux hater from day fucking one. I tried to watch one of his videos and went, this dude's not for me, and bounced out. And it is one of the best things I've ever done for myself. Because, yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Quite is cool. I don't really watch Quite, but I respect Quite. Who even watched him, like, genuinely? I mean, there are people, he still gets views. There are people who watch him. Yeah, it was that, and then now his content is like, this thing has gone woke. This is a woke mind virus. He's doing the right-wing grift a little bit now, right? The last thing that I saw regarding Nuxtaku was some shit. There was like some shit with him and Keemstar where Keemstar called him out for using like Shadman art in thumbnails or something, and then he denied it, but then he very obviously used Shadman art as thumbnails and like made comments about it and shit. I saw something about that on Twitter. And then I was like, yep, that's pretty cool. More reasons for me to not like the guy, which I'm okay with. I don't like Muda. I don't like Muda. I didn't really like Muda in the first place, and I don't like him now still. I don't have anything really against him, but I just never liked him that much. Don't really like Muda in the same way that I don't really like Voice Critical's content either. I respect Critical a little bit more as a person, and there's some stuff that he does that I enjoy. I respect him, but I don't like his videos. I don't like his content. Good background noise. See, that I can understand. I tried to watch those as more like active watching, viewing videos, which I don't think they're great for. It's not like I don't want to say it's not like enough going on. I mean, I can't sit here and say, oh, there's not enough going on, his content's boring, while I'm sitting here doing what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I just don't personally vibe with that style of content. I don't fuck with it. Who's that one YouTuber you just kick your feet to? What exactly do you mean by kick your feet to? I need to know exactly like what your meaning behind that is. Because like I think I know what you're saying, but like I just want to make sure before I answer that question. Anomaly? I used to watch a shit ton of Anomaly. I haven't watched him in a long time, but you know, every once in a while, I will see some video of him showing off, like, his fucking rare charm collection in Counter-Strike or something. Dawn streams make me kick my feet and giggle. I'm glad I could be that YouTuber that makes you kick your feet and giggle. I'm honored. Yeah, I guess in terms of like whenever they upload, I can't really say that I'm like excited every time I see a Northern Lion upload because he uploads so many fucking videos. But like, I mean, I'll say it all day, every day. Northern Lion, I think, is like the best creator on the internet. At least in terms of like streamers like that, I fucking love him. He's so good. I pretty much always, like, watch the bits and banter, like, librarian edits of his stream VODs. That's like my throw on while I'm doing other shit. I'll, like, throw it up on the TV, be making food, sitting down, watching it for a bit, eating, doing whatever. Yeah, like, I guess you would say Northern Lion for that, but like, I don't know, I'm not watching, like, every single video that he uploads, but yeah. Used to watch a guy named Terry Jackie. That's cool. It's cool to know that that's like the origin of your username. I'm gonna have to look them up and see what kind of shit you were into back in the day. Like, see where that username came from. It was J-Schlatt for me, though, back then. Yeah, J-Schlatt is, like... I don't watch... I like Jay Schlatt as a personality. I do not watch a vast majority of his stuff. The only content that Jay Schlatt produces that I actively watch when it comes out is the Weekly Slap. Because that's my type of shit right there. That, like, old school style COD commentary shit. Fucking perfect. It's so good. Easily the best content that he's been making for the past, like 4 years, probably. Yeah, I don't know who, like, what are other YouTubers who are, like, cool nowadays? Shar? Who is Shar? This is not a person that I've heard of. Guess I could try looking them up. Shar. I feel like I recognize this person, but I don't, like, know who they are immediately. An Asian animator? Okay, I've definitely, like, seen her around before. Never really watched her. Oh yeah, RT Game is a big one. I haven't been watching as much of him recently, but RT Game is up there on, like, the favorite YouTubers tier list. He's great. Just, like, fucking scrolling through YouTube now. Yo, what shit we got in here? I mentioned him earlier, Ray Narvaez. Old, like, achievement hunter guy who spun off. Astral Spiff, too. I fucking love Astral Spiff. Dude, I watched his video on, like, the hole digging game, like, yesterday, I think. I gotta watch his video on the climbing game that he put out, like, a few days ago. Point Crow is not one that I ever really watched a lot of. I've seen a couple of his videos. I know he's cool. I respect what he does, but I've never really gotten into him. The Bones 5. I don't know who that even is. Who is the Bones 5? Like a FNAF person. Okay. Not someone I've ever watched. Recommend some of the vids. Okay. Couple new people to check out. A couple new people that I say I could check out that I'm absolutely not going to check out. Oh, dude. Okay, hang on. Yes, dude. Yes. Fucking in terms of, like, video essay content, easily, bar none, my #1 favorite, like, video essayist on YouTube is Jacob Geller. I fucking love Jacob Geller. I watch... Any time one of his videos comes out, I'm watching it as soon as I know that it's out. He might be my kicking my feet, like, oh, new video from this person. It's Jacob Geller. Every time there's a new video from him, I'm excited. Highly recommend him if you're interested in, like, very interesting videos. They're kind of like video essays on games, but it's a lot more interesting than just, like, a video essay on a game. It's always, like, covering multiple games, and there's, like, an overarching theme to them that's very interesting. He also has just some, like, more general video essays. He's got, like, a series... Kind of like an aspect of games, but it's more, like... I don't know. It's more like, what's the word for it? It's more of like taking an idea of a theme. Yeah, he has like the fear of X videos. Those aren't even talking about like video games. Those are just like more like general media, I guess, or like like video essays basically discussing like the concept of being afraid of certain things. And they're like really well put together and interesting. I feel like I'm doing a bad job of selling it, but he's great. It's like the one in the recommended that I have that like reminded me. It's a video of him. It's called Analyzing Every Torture Scene in Call of Duty, all 46 of them. And it's a video where he goes through and like looks over all of the torture scenes that are in Call of Duty and like goes over like what that means and like what the series is like saying with that and believes in about torture. It's really interesting stuff. Anyway, though. Been loving Jaden's content for a lot of my life. Yeah, I still watch Jaden every now and then. I see she has, like, a new video out. But usually just, like, main channel stuff. I don't really get too much into all of her, like, other spun-off stuff. But yeah. Jameski? I bounced off of watching Jameski like years ago. I don't get too much into him these days. Cursed Judge? Yeah, Cursed Judge is one that I am like vaguely familiar with. I think I've watched a few of his videos like a couple of years ago probably. Joe's videos? Wait, who are you talking about with Joe? Is this like a Joe Mama situation that I'm walking into here? Oh, Joe Bartolozzi. Oh, I missed that. Okay. I've never heard of Joe Bartolozzi. Bartolozzi? Bartolozzi. It's a cool name. Never heard of this guy before. Or at least I don't know the name off the top of my head. The illegal exotic animal trade. Yeah, I've never seen this guy before in my life. Never, not once before have I seen this person. Games that don't care about you, where they ramble about their crippling fear of Trackmania spaghetti. That sounds like a banger right there. Someone I've gotten into relatively recently who's pretty good is Drew Gooden. I've started watching Drew Gooden videos whenever they come out. Usually, or it's like if I see he has a new one, I'm like, oh, I'll throw that on. It like pops up in my recommended. Genuinely never understand how people like Asmongold and XQC. Yeah, I don't get it either. I do not fucking understand. Like, dude, like, what is there? What do they do? What is there to like about them? I mean, XQC has funny clips occasionally. You get the XQC clips. Where he's like, I would have bought a gun. No, saying gibberish, whatever. Those are kind of funny sometimes. But yeah, like I don't understand the appeal of like a full stream Like I don't understand how you can sit down and watch a stream of his all day. And Asmongold is just like a, like, I hesitate to say this. I mean, he's a degenerate human. Call him the Roach Bender. That video where he shows, like, his kitchen sink, and there's, like, a fucking spider just, like, crawling over his dirty dishes. Like, a giant-ass spider. And then, didn't he also call, like, Palestinians subhuman? Or some shit like that? Just, like, straight up one of the, like, most racist things I've maybe ever heard a Twitch streamer say. Which is pretty impressive. He just straight up outright called a group of people, like, lesser. Like, just subhuman. Which is fucking nuts. A roach flies on his chest and he grabs it with his bare hand. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't like, the culture around bigger Twitch streamers. I think, dude, big Twitch streamers are like some of the worst people out there. Crazy. Kai is fine. I don't have any. I mean, there have been like some things that I've seen with Kai that are kind of iffy, kind of like problematic shit. Clips of him with, like, a kid on stream who, like, mentioned something about being gay or something, and Kai, like, reacts badly to it. But that's, like, you know, that's not the worst thing in the world. You see that and you go, oh, that's not great. But it's not outright, like, a horrible thing. Like, for his size and for everything, it's not the worst thing. I don't think he's, like, a horrible, irredeemable person. I think that XQC and that Asmongold and people of those ilk are irredeemable human beings. Yeah, I also, Speed is pretty cool as well. Speed got a lot better as well. I show Speed. He used to be a little bit weird when he would, like, be growling and, like, barking at women and shit. And just being, like, a little bit strange. But, like, he's gotten better. Like, he's pretty chill now. He's just pretty funny. He's got, like, good clips and stuff I see of him. He seems somewhat not problematic, I think. Yeah, I mean, he was young. Like, I'm still, you're, obviously, if you say something bad that's, like, out of pocket, that's, like, problematic, you're like, hey, you shouldn't say that, that's bad. But, like, he was young, and he's gotten better. He has improved, and is pretty chill now. I have a lot of respect for him. I appreciate the fact that he's, like, come around on a lot of that stuff, and become, I would say, significantly better than most of his peers in, like, the streaming world. Kind of like the same shit that happened with, like, Tommy in like, the Dream SMP and that whole sphere. Where, like, everyone around him was, like, shithead people. And then Tommy comes out and he's just, like, he's pretty chill. He's pretty cool. Yeah, that one's pretty bad, Sendals. I don't know if I've ever seen that clip, actually. It's not great, but, you know. Wheel of Fortune actually worked? You love to see that. I mean, hey, like, that's the run right there. You got a banger going. Caught myself watching an entire Tommy Innit video. Yeah, when the Dream drama was going down, I watched his videos covering it. I've watched a couple Tommy in It videos recently. He's not bad. I don't love him, but he makes decent stuff, and he's also like, he seems like just a chill human being. Which is a lot better than you can say for like anyone who is in that Dream SMP sphere, basically. Or for most people, I shouldn't say anyone. I mean, Techno is pretty chill. In fact, saying that Techno was pretty chill, I think, is doing a disservice to Techno. He was fucking cool. But, I mean, everybody knows Techno was great. Old Techno Blade. Jesus. This is gonna be a good fucking Radiant. There'd be a big-ass fish. Yes! That's my 13th sawfish ever, I'm pretty sure. I have, like, fuck all of these things. Yep. Still no alpha version of it. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Coney. Fringe Confessional was my top podcast of 2024. Damn. Yeah, I'm with you there, Terateku. Back in the day, I watched like the manhunts when they came out. Like I would watch Dream videos, but that was basically it. I'm very thankful that I never got into the Dream SMP. That's a dangerous rabbit hole I could have fallen down into. Yep, it was sure a time to be certain. Also, if we're talking podcasts, I gotta give a shout out to my goats. 100% Eat and the Regulation Podcast. Absolute titans of the podcasting world. They're like spin-offs. They're like a couple of the things that survived after like the Rooster Teeth shit happened, where like the company died basically, and then came back apparently too. You guys see that? You guys see that Rooster Teeth got like rebought by the original owner, or by like one of the co-founders, I should say. Fucking crazy. Not at all what I expected to happen. But, I mean, it's cool. Cool that one of the OGs has the rights to it back. Bullet hell platformer, puzzle game, or ARPG? I'm gonna say pick the ARPG. Fuck a bullet hell, fuck a platformer right now. If you're really feeling like a puzzle game, I would say do like a coin flip between them, but I would personally pick the ARPG. Who the fuck is Nitro Lord? You know what? Never mind. I don't want to look any further into it. I'm good. I don't need to see any more. I looked it up and the top results are I'm good. I don't need to see more. Guess who wrote all of the docs on Nitro? Was it you? You like assemble the trash gang, the trash wave gang? Did you actually write the expose docs on this like big, like? That's crazy, actually. That's sick. That you got like a creep, like, outed for that shit. That's good shit right there. Listen, I believe anything I read on the internet, so I trust you, okay? I believe you. I don't need to see any proof. Every Roblox YouTuber I've ever liked has been a groomer. Well, that's why I stopped being a Roblox YouTuber. You see me uploading on that channel anymore? I mean, the last time I streamed Roblox, I technically, like, I went on Fish last Fishing Friday, and I played that for like 20 minutes and went, this fucking sucks, get me out of here. And before that, I have not streamed or done anything on Roblox on YouTube, like, since the last upload on my main channel, or on my, I can't even call it my main channel. Yeah. So bad that people call me a groomer because I play Roblox once a month. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have a great reputation, to be certain. I don't even really blame people if they think that you're, like, a weirdo for playing Roblox, honestly. I get it. Because a lot of weirdos play Roblox. There's, like, lawsuits and shit going on for it. Head admin of Fish's Discord server was in a condo server. Great. Good stuff. Very cool. It was not the run. Yeah, you got the next one, Lily. I believe in you. I trust that you got this. I picked Cocoon, Patrick's Parabox Demo, Portal 1, or Doom 2016. I thought you said you were playing a puzzle game. Why is Doom 2016 in the bunch? I don't know what Cocoon or Patrick's Parabox Demo is. Something about the name Patrick's Parabox Demo is, like, speaking to me. I think you should play that. Patrick's Parabox. Give the demo a try, see what you think of the game. Or maybe you played it already. I don't know. My friend Funkow hates Nitro almost as much as me, but I think I hate Nitro just a little more. You just edge him out on hatred by a little bit. You versus Kendrick, who's the bigger hater? The recursive puzzle game about boxes within boxes. I think I might have actually seen what you're talking about. I might know what you're talking about just without knowing the name of it. Yep, I've absolutely seen this game before. This looks like a pretty sick game. Oh, okay. It's fully out and you just are too cheap to buy the full version. I understand. I see what's going on. Let me see if I can... No, you don't have to go get your friend to rant about Nitro. I honestly would prefer if you didn't do that. I don't want to... I don't really care about Nitro. I don't want to... It's going to bring the mood down too much to hear someone just, like, rant about, like... I don't even want to call it, like, drama. It's pretty, like, serious thing. Con really calling me poor? Yeah! It's like a $20 game. Just buy it. Just buy it and then leave it in your Steam library and never play it. And then you're out $20, but it was on a game purchase that you're like supporting indie devs and stuff. So it was actually worth it anyway. And it's fine. I heard he got like 12 games bought, still waiting to be played. Hey, listen, I get it. The backlog is immense. I understand. Fucked up, dude. Ah, I left A-Sprite open. No, my hours are getting inflated. Fuck. No, my A-Sprite hours. Dude, I've put more time into A-Sprite recently than I have any game for sure. Instead of getting on that video game grind, I'm getting on my art grind. It's pretty cool. We'll turn it on Corey Kenshin now because he... Yeah. That's a little bit extreme. That's like, come on now. Patrick's apparently has a 99% positive on Steam with 3,400 reviews. That is ridiculously good. That's crazy. You know, what's at the top of the Steam store right now? I mean, how many hentai games are at the top on like the new release Steam shit? Let's see. There's a game straight up called Hentai Simulator. Dude, Yoshima Hentai Simulator. Let's fucking go. Okay, so that's one. Winter, Life in the Countryside, Adventure, Simulation, Sexual Content. That's number 2. Miami Paradise, Sexual Content. Number 3. Yep, okay, there are 3 hentai games on the top of Steam. New stream idea, dude. Dude, you already know, I'm fucking... What is the one website that lets you, like... Like, you could probably stream from, like OnlyFans or, like... I don't know, those, like... OnlyFans has, like, a streaming ability, right? I'll just go over there, I'll make an OnlyFans account, and I'll stream Yoshima Hentai Simulator. Portal 1 and 2 for $3 is a hell of a deal. How is this game reviewed? It has 26 reviews, and it is positive on Steam. What is the actual... 96% of the 27 reviews are positive. Great. Gotta love the top Steam chart showing the real good games in here. Dude, I still haven't played fucking Hades 2. I don't know if I want to wait until the full official release, the, like, 1.0. Because, like, I don't know how long it's gonna be, and I really want to try Hades 2. But, like, I've waited this long. I could just wait for 1.0. Surely it comes out this year sometime, right? And surely they actually add Steam achievements when they do that, right? In like 4 to 6 months? I could wait 4 to 6 months. I've already waited for as long as it's been since I played Hades 1. Yeah, that is true. Well, I don't know if I would necessarily call myself an MH fan anymore. Well, actually, I don't know if I would call myself an MH fan ever. I've never played Monster Hunter. I know that new game is out. The new Monster Hunter shit that everyone's getting on about. Never played it. No, I can't call myself an MH fan, really. Cause I don't know what you're talking about, Sendals. This ain't me dodging. Teku is talking about Monster Hunters, so I'm just like responding to him. I don't know what you want from me. Oh boy. I will say, starting stream so late, it is now 6:30, and I'm going to be making myself a dinner that's going to take probably an hour to cook in the oven. So I'm not super looking forward to that. It's gonna be eating at like fucking 8 o'clock tonight, dude. Fuck. I found this butter chicken recipe that looks like really easy to make though. That looks really good. So I'm excited for it. I hope it turns out good. I've actually like I've only been doing like really easy stuff still. I haven't gotten too adventurous with it, but I am really fucking loving like preparing my own food. Like making my own meals, having a shit ton of leftovers and just being able to eat like the same good meal for like an entire week. It's so good. It like last week I had like some baked pork chops and rice. Like my mom used to make pork chops and rice all the time, and it was the most bland, most like dry pork chops, like dry, hard, like super tough. The rice was seasoned with salt, and the pork was seasoned with salt. And the rice was like super sticky and shit, and just not very good. This pork and rice recipe that I made for myself is like 10 times better than any time my mom ever made that shit for me. I was so happy. Found like a really easy recipe to follow, and I like completely like crush the cooking that my mom did. Like, to be fair, she never had like a YouTube tutorial to follow showing her exactly what to do, but I don't know, I can still take a little bit of pride in it. I made a good, like, it kind of like a comfort food thing almost, except I also made it like way better. Like childhood comfort food, pork and rice, classic meal my mom always made, but it was actually good. Also, what's up, Lavels? Welcome back. After learning to cook, I learned my grandma is a lazy cook and my dad is actually a really good cook. See, I'm a lazy cook, to be fair. The shit that I've made so far is like dump and go casseroles, where it's just, you put a bunch of ingredients in a thing and you stick it in the oven. But that shit, you find some good recipes, that shit turns out so fucking good. Like, easy to make. You can just be chilling, let it bake in the oven for an hour. You got a banger cooked up. Grandma just does canned foods most of the time. Yeah, I mean, I use a lot of canned shits canned shit in the recipes. You get like a couple of the ones I've made have used like cream of mushroom and cream of chicken soup. It cans it though. I made one of them with a can of chicken, which, you know, honestly turned out pretty good still. Like it just served as like a. It didn't taste super... The chicken itself isn't very good, but, you know, it mostly is there to be, like, a protein, to just be, like, a filler, to give you something, like, a little more solid to chew on. Dad usually uses freshly gathered ingredients / meats whenever he cooks. Yeah, see, that's, like, a whole other level of shit. Like catching your own meat and using that in like fresh ingredients and shit is like that's like some real fucking hunter-gatherer shit right there. You should convince your dad to like go off-grid. Do off-grid living, just like support himself, cut himself off from like all of the modern world. Go live in like a log cabin, tiny home somewhere out in the woods. Grandma just doesn't use seasoning at all. Dude, I hate that shit. My mom did the same thing. It's like the only seasoning that would ever go in stuff, as far as I could tell, was like fucking, you put salt in it and maybe you get a little bit of pepper, but nothing else, like, ever. It was all like the best meals that she made were always the things that like had flavoring from other shit. You know, she would make enchiladas sometimes. Those were really good because it was like you had the meat in there, but then it was like piled with cheese and there was like the enchilada sauce and stuff. And it kind of like combined together and actually had some flavor to it. And that was pretty good. Like she would make like a slow cooker pot roast that would go all day, and that was always super good. It was always like really tender meat that had like a good flavor to it. Put like some gravy on it and shit, get like some mashed potatoes. That was fucking good. That was a good meal that she made. That's one that I gotta get on myself. I gotta get myself a fucking slow cooker. Get myself a slow cooker, just fill it full of like meat and veggies and like juices and shit. Oh, slow cooker recipes are great. You come back after like 7 hours and you've got the most tender meat you've ever seen in your entire fucking life. I gotta get on that shit, dude. I gotta start making myself real food. Well, I am already doing that, but I gotta get on making myself some slow cooker food. Dude, I have a rice cooker. It's nice. To be fair, I haven't really gotten a lot of use out of the rice cooker personally, because most of the time, if I'm making a dish that has rice in it, or at least so far, it's been, if I'm making a rice dish, you use uncooked rice and you just put it like in the baking tray, and then it gets cooked in the oven with all the other shit. But like, I haven't gotten a whole lot of use out of it so far, but I have used it a little bit, and it is, I mean, very easy, very simple to get like good, perfect cooked rice. When I start getting a bit more adventurous with my cooking, I'm sure it'll be very helpful if I need just, like, to make rice for the side. Hey, listen, I've been eating a shit ton of rice, too. Listen, like probably 75% of the casseroles that I've made have been rice-based. Because, you know, of course they have. That's what you do. A little, like, rice and chicken casserole. Dude, my parents had an air fryer, and I used it a little bit, and it was really good. I would make, like... I usually used it just to warm up, like, frozen stuff. Again, when I was living with my parents, I wasn't doing a whole lot of cooking, but it always came out so good. It like, way quicker than using an oven for a lot of stuff. Get, like, a very good cook on stuff. I'm sure if I should get an air fryer as well. Should get an air fryer, and I should use it to make some great meals. Dude, I should make myself an air fryer fucking baked potato. Oh! That would go fucking hard. I've been eating baked potatoes. I've been going easy mode with it. If I'm looking for, like, you know, come home from work, need like an easy meal, just take like a potato, stab some holes in it, throw it in the microwave for like 6 or 7 minutes. Boom, easy baked potato. That shit is fire. Load it up with, like, butter and sour cream. Get some chives on it. Get some cheddar cheese melted a little in the microwave. Oh. It would be, like, even better in an air fryer, though, for sure. If it's a day where I have a little bit more time, I could probably also just, like, actually throw them in the oven. Make, like, an actual baked potato that I bake. Gonna stream that fishing roguelite later? No, I think I'm actually probably gonna end the stream here pretty soon. Been a little under 4 hours. Like, I'm gonna end stream and immediately go and try and get myself dinner going, because I'm getting kind of hungry, and it's gonna be a while. Yeah, tonight I'm not gonna be streaming the fishing roguelite. I don't know. This is usually why I like starting stream earlier in the day, why I've been doing that recently. Because I've only been streaming for about 4 hours, and it's, like, almost 7 o'clock p.m. at night. Like, I still have to prepare my dinner. Yeah, I don't know. Nearly 2 a.m. for you, Jesus. Dude, time has gotten so much different. It's gotten so different for me recently. But, like, I hear 2 a.m. now. That used to be, like, it was a weird day if I was not awake at 2 a.m. for a very long time in my life. But now I hear that, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, 2 a.m. is so fucking late. Like, insane to me now. It's late if I'm up at, like, 12. If I'm not asleep at 12 o'clock at night, I'm like, damn. Real late night for me. On weeknights, I will be in bed sometimes before 9 o'clock nowadays, which is kind of crazy. All right, I wanna get one fish that I can actually catch, and then I think I'm gonna end after that. If it's not a radiant or an opulent, we go for it. All right, well, there you go. This will be the last fish of the stream. Nice, a glistening large grouper. Buying squid bait worth it? This certainly is not Billie Eilish. Yeah, buying the bait upgrades is worth it, Creative, but you also need to take into account... But when you upgrade bait, you can start getting a lot stronger fish. So if you don't have your click power adequately upgraded, then you're gonna get times where, like, you just can't get the fish. It just requires too many clicks, and you don't have the ability to do that. Yeah, I'd win. Okay, buy it then. Go for it. Oh, wait, did I actually, like, perfectly run out of bait there? That's crazy. I didn't even realize that. Nice. I was gonna get that one last, spot there, but fuck it, I don't need it. I don't know why I'm coming in here. Hi, Creative. Hello. Little freak. I don't have enough L? Hang on, let me get, like, a final little tally of where we're at now. We're 13 out of 14 alpha on the miscellaneous stuff here. Still need an alpha bone. Saltwater. We made a little progress today. I think we started at 27. I know we got the alpha sunfish. So that's good. We got a little bit of progress there. Still missing a couple, and then I'm pretty sure no freshwater stuff. Yeah, the alpha golden manta ray is going to be a fucking nightmare. Same with the golden bass, I think. Those are going to be very annoying to get. I honestly, I think the grind for getting some of the lower tier, getting like a normal version and like the shining versions of the fish, that's gonna be kind of annoying too. Have to like, oh boy. Oh my god. Wait, I didn't look at, I didn't realize the modded stuff has like so many color options. Holy, hang on. This is like the primary color. Look at that. Look at all the options. All the like pastel pinks and stuff you can get. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was using before. I kind of like this shade of pink though. And then where's the secondary color? I wanna get a different like shade of. I want to get like a slightly different, like slightly off-white color. Maybe. This one has like a slight blue tint to it, which I kind of like actually. It's very subtle. I don't know if it actually is noticeable at all. I kind of like it. Might do a cubing stream tonight. Yeah, depending on how things work out with cooking tonight, I will see if I can maybe be there. Yeah, I feel bad because I usually when I end stream, I will like get off of my PC. And so I don't see like the notification in your Discord server that you've gone live. So I just like miss it. Like I don't see that you're live. Which is why I haven't been to any of your recent streams. I gotta like fix my notification settings or something for that. Cause I've like missed the shit for it. I gotta get like the Twitch mobile app and turn on noties for it or something. But then I'm gonna get so many fucking notifications for like streamers that I do not care about. Oh yeah, by the way, did you see that Twitch added a fucking, like, actual premium subscription now where it's like, you can pay like $12 a month and you can get ad-free across all of Twitch instead of individually having to subscribe for $5 to every streamer that you want to watch ad-free? No shot that's been a thing for almost a year. I don't believe you. That I literally only saw an advertisement for the first time today. Hang on, I got you. Check this out. How much does it cost? $12 a month. And when you think about that in terms of the cost versus if you subscribe to a bunch of Twitch channels, then it's like, you know, like you get ad-free viewing. If you're watching more than 3 Twitch streamers, then the value in that regard is worth it. But then if you think about it in terms of the fact that like you're paying, it's another subscription service that you're paying $12 for, and you're basically only getting ad-free content for shit that you can already watch for free. And also, none of your money is directly going to, like, the Twitch streamers that you're watching. Unless they've got, like, a YouTube Premium situation where if you have that subscription, you're like, directly supporting creators just by watching them. Which I could see being a thing, but... I mean, that you're like, supporting Twitch directly instead of directly supporting a streamer that you like. Oh, shit. Whoa, I didn't realize that the wardrobe had like a bunch of shit that you could buy from it. Yo, something to waste my money on. Yes, dude, yes. You know, the new shit. I need more clothes, I need more cosmetics. Yes, yes. All right, I'm gonna buy all of these, and then I'm gonna end stream and head out for the night, and then I will be back tomorrow. And I think I probably am gonna stream Ultra Kill. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna see if I can get through more of the game. Jesus Christ, there's so many cosmetics. No, this is hurting my progress towards the, like, golden fishing rod that's like 999, 999, 999 or whatever the fuck. There you go. It's a brokey beanie. Alright, there we go. Getting my camera set up? Hell yeah. Depending on how long you stream for, Sendles. Can I promo? Yes, go ahead and promo your Twitch and your server. Please, by all means. Yeah, if you're gonna start streaming soon, I won't be able to pop in right away. So I'm gonna be preparing food. But yeah, if I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna end stream and I'm gonna walk away from my PC for a while. I just need to like get off of it. I'm at the point now, like I don't want to be sitting here at my PC. Right? I don't want to be for like a super long time. I'm fine with sitting here and doing my stream and stuff and like working, but I actually want to get away from it. It's kind of crazy. I never had this feeling before. Where I'm like I want to stop sitting down and go do something. And then probably sit down on my couch for a while and watch like Northern Lion, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you being here. I'll be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. EST. I'll be streaming early. Early like I have been, like I like doing. It really probably would serve me more to make myself an easy dinner tonight and then do the longer thing tomorrow when I'm going to have more time in the evening. But fuck it, I want my butter chicken. So, yeah. Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow.